Yeah. Probably never lose again. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm gonna win. No more stress. No more stress. Complete zen. Complete zen. I'ma keep winning. Keep winning. Until the end. Till the end.
CB, what up, my nigga?
The way I feel. I'll probably never lose again. Never
Just
lose
a little
again.
something. It's apocalypse now with a cow attached to a helicopter, operating beyond the veil of acceptable human conduct. I'm an absolute monster. For 3 decades, I've been murdering cloned individuals that are most unoriginal, quotes that are minimal. I post dope intentional. I spoke you with an invisible, twisted fortitude, invincible. From satanic lineage and a horrid harvest of rose, it'll take multiple millennia for me to descend down to the first premises from an astral petal. I'm an actual minister with residual PTSD and vaccines that serve no purpose on Percocets, driving a hearse converted to a pickup truck. Gotta level the playing field to never the bail. How my mental to the scale. I put up a shield as hot as Brazil. Kill you with a ferro metal drill that my favorite fitted conceal. Beat a nigga till his bruises come. He spitting masculinity but soft as blue chiffon. I'm the evil entity manifest in human form. A Salvadorian with a women that papooses on. A pine box when I put a nigga in a blind fox watch when I bury 30 little pictures. Frightened of how I'm turning these murder sentences. Crime solved sicker than a journalist taking pictures of Hitler's furnaces in a night fog. Heard rappers that they feel it's my job. Hate is mine. Can't separate myself from the dark love. Language so brutal, psychologists can't transcribe. He's a syllable Satan that'll stab a dude, bro. In his face with his vape pen, it'll take great lengths to defeat him. Fuck pulling teeth, it's harder than pulling your skull out your brainstem. Never spitting as superfluous. Killing civilians, I am merciless. Your nervousness, my perfect bliss. To burn a wish, the urban myth encourages a certain kids to curl off fists. Are purposeless of politics, violence, occurrences, our weapon shift. Catapult, spit a bullet at a terror that I'm certain with a second ancient merchant ship. Fuck I energetically clasp that I invented this pedigree masterclass. Phonetically passed, no one's ahead of me, no matter what friend or enemy MC question to ask.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm gonna win. No more stress. No more stress. Complete zen. Complete zen. I'ma keep winning. Keep winning. Until the end. Till the end. The way I feel. I'll probably never lose again, never lose again. Since 16, I've been out to get millions, so I pack skills and move weight just like a reptilian. Yeah, brilliant weed, dealing in pills, feeling it high as fuck, but still killing it. Used to be your pinning, but then it revealed I was really the one who was killing shit. Time to repeal it, had to break through the ceiling. What a wonderful feeling. Wasn't it really something to be done with it? Fuck it, you feel me? But people, they wanted me stuck in it still because it was filthy. They love it, and misery loves company, doesn't it? They wanted to kill me, and that was a little presumptuous, really. Drug consumption was still in my life. I was a puppet, and really it wasn't like my blood was just feeling a different pain, like an eruption of feelings. Destruction was building in conjunction with splitting my time between dysfunction and sinning. That had changed the subject. It's in the proper function while ridding my life of the dumb shit, preventing me from moving forward so I could become a whole different entity. Create a better identity. Fuck all my enemies. They wanna see the end of me. It's them and me studied their tendencies. Low, they top off like Kennedy. Show up to the funeral, shouting obscenities. I know I should let it be. I forever be ahead of these retrofees. I can feel my serenity. I'm a rookie to a veteran, back to the better man. You would never win. Got you coming up short like Edelman, acting like you're feminine, but then again, what should I expect from some trying to steal my light like Edison? Jacket like that, man, pumping adrenaline. Fuck it, I'll never let a dumb bitch enter in my mind to affect my regimen again. My teeth I'm baring, I'm staring, I'm sick of all the comparisons, swearing I'm overbearing. But if the shoe will fit, wear it. My life I'm sharing, the grievances airing it. There's many mistakes that are glaring. I spend years to repair it and make sure and do whatever it takes. I choose to win, I'm feeling new again, and I will never lose again. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm gonna win. No more stress. No more stress. Complete zen. Complete zen. I'ma keep winning. Keep winning. Until the end. Till the end. The way I feel. I'll probably never lose again.
Double up, then grab a CV. See the rest fail. It's time to pull up. It's nothing Turn the L's to better views. We always win. Never lose.
Teams, and you know I rep militant, so I pack still, slug out the case through your chest, feeling it less, billion SP, standing up solid, my word is my bond, and I'm working on balance, working in silence, through her is a challenge, reversing the curse of preferring the violence, sitting at the winner's circle, amongst a bunch of men that'll hurt you, living like a sinner worse though, the spirit that'll lift you from earth slow, personal battle to losses the lessons and never lose again. Moving the pen, I drew it to blend, confusing through audio hallucinogens. All I ever wanted was to put the words across the instrumental, making enough to feed the family and cover incidentals. But the mental state of mental leave you feeling like I never ended being injected with the copa's venom. It's over, end them. Control on the end and the soldiers, sentiment towards from tenements expansion, rocket tour, come back with the world of evidence.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm gonna win. No more stress. No more stress. complete zen, complete zen. I'ma keep winning, until the end, the way I feel, I'll probably never lose again, I'm blessed, I'm gonna win, no more stress, complete zen, I'ma keep winning, until the end, the way I feel, I'll probably never lose again,
Yes, sir. You know what it is. It's your boy Traumatos, and we are back with another barbershop bar breakdown. Today, we are in rare form with this one. We have two people in the barber chair today, man. One you already familiar with, super household name. It's the high guy himself, Larry Belafonte. And today, in case you guys are not already familiar, we're going to introduce you to a new artist, incredible artist, as you have just heard. Super chill, laid back, wordplay fanatic. You know what I mean? You know what it is, man. Barbershop bar breakdown. With that, I'd like to re-welcome Mr. Belafontaine to the building. And I would like to y'all, the rapper CB. Let's go.
What's good, y'all? Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
No problem,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Appreciate y'all making time today. You feel me?
Man, it's been fun getting to talk to you backstage, and Larry's always a fucking character. See, bro, you gotta teach me your tricks. You got our album cover and your background and shit. I got my
If you go down to the setting, you'll have like it'll say virtual background. You can upload the picture into there, and then you click on it after you upload it, and then yeah, it'll give you that for the background.
All right, nice. I'm gonna hit that up next time. Appreciate it.
Facts, no problem.
Yo,
And
y'all welcome CB, man. That's the dude, man. Like he's a bar dude. Like everybody get on him, man. Like pause. But everybody get on him and listen to his music and work with him, dog. Like he's great. He's awesome at this shit, bro. And he got a real fast turnaround.
Yeah, appreciate you, Larry. Big time, bro.
You know what I'm
man,
saying? I want you out here with us, bro, because like this community is great. Trauma, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
facts, facts. And
Yeah,
when
that's
we
dope. And I recognize a few of the names popping up on the side there, so that's dope. And Larry, man, doing this project with you was fun, bro. And to me, that's important, right? Because music needs to be fun. It needs to be something that I stay passionate about, because as soon as it becomes work and as soon as you're dealing with artists that you don't want to fucking deal with, it makes it a hassle, and that shit eats away at your soul. And when your soul
Yeah.
gets eaten at, you don't make your best music, right? So always appreciate good artists that are true professionals and do their shit properly. So much love as always, Larry.
Yeah, for sure, man. And that shit was special, like off the top. Cause remember, like how, like I'm gonna tell you, trauma, how we met, basically, like you know what I'm saying, on Facebook, which was weird as fuck. Like, cause I never post my music on Facebook, and sorry, CB put up a post saying, you know what I'm saying, like, put your music up. I want to hear the shit. You know what I'm saying?
facts,
Oh,
Like
I
I put
forgot about
myself.
that. You were the first motherfucker that commented too. And so I
Yeah,
checked that shit out. We had like 400 comments on there, and and most were
right.
ass, and yours like stood out, bro. So we started talking right away.
Yeah, and then it was like we need to do a song. Then that shit turned into an EP fast. That's what I'm saying. Like I like we're both Aries, so it's like we already have that. You know what I'm saying? That nature to just let's get it. Like we work. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
facts.
100%. Get that shit done, man. No excuses. Fucking and we fed off each other. So I think that's what made the album great. And then remember that shit? We did
Yeah,
the little release on Real Deal's IG. If y'all don't know Real Deal, he's King of the Dot champion. If y'all
facts.
don't follow battle rap, then y'all be completely lost. But if you do, one of the all-time greats. I've worked with a lot of those cats. I'm a huge battle rap fan. So that shit was great, man. We did some good work on this. So I'm excited to share it with people that have never heard it or have barely heard it. So looking forward to it.
Big fact.
That's dope. That's how I started. I started with battle rapping. Larry, I think Larry started with battle rapping too, if I remember correctly, right, Larry?
Yeah, freestyling and shit. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Like I know people used to like prep before the battle raps, but I would just go in there calm because I'd go in there just off the top of the head. You feel me? So you see everyone like in the corner, like get ready. I can't pin it because my phone creates too much static.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll just keep
Nah,
dropping it in there.
I'm gonna keep dropping the YouTube link like every like 5 minutes or so. I got it already copied, so I keep dropping the link. I do have your CB. I do got your Instagram link down below in the description, but I had everything set up, and for whatever reason, the restream didn't set it up, so I had to do it like last couple minutes, like right before you guys tapped in. I was like, ah. So I had to rush it, but I'll keep pushing the YouTube link definitely in the chat, and your Instagram link is down there below.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
No problem, no problem. But yeah, though, man, battle rap, yeah, that's how I got my start, man. And then, like Larry, I think Larry, did you use the battle rap? See,
Yeah. Oh, to be.
Man, so funny story, body bag battles out in Denver. I prepared for this guy named Rolfie. He was weird, bro. Nice guy. I think his name was Alex Rolfson or some shit. And I destroyed him so bad that it wasn't even a good release on YouTube. I don't even know if it's still on YouTube anymore. It was like, remember the early King of the Dot battles? Like when it was so lopsided, because everybody's figuring things out. So, man, I spent all this time perfecting 3 rounds and then just murdered dude. And it wasn't even fun. It was a waste of my fucking time, And then I kind of more steered away and just did music. And I was doing a bunch of shows at the time. I was with this group Coalition. We were a top 3 group in Colorado. Man, we were doing shows every 2 weeks, sometimes even more. And it gets nowhere. Trying to expand locally is not the play, in my opinion. So I started to do more releases online in the YouTube and the IG. And now I've built up a really good fan base. And there's some in Denver and some in Boise where I currently live. But man, from examining my Spotify, the data, man, it's more all over than it is localized anymore. So new age.
I mean, well, like locally, you can only do so much. You know what I mean? Like there's a point where it's like, okay, like up here in Alaska, right? I've opened up. I've done the radio play up here. You know what I mean? Like I've done other things that other artists haven't done up here. You know what I mean? I've been nominated for awards up here, and like I'm like, damn, there's literally nothing else I can do locally. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else, and so like we were talking earlier too. There's a lack of support between local artists up here as well too. So, I'm like, okay, well, I've done this, that, and the third. There's really no point for me to continue to like really focus on anything locally. You know what I mean? Like, other than like I hand out business cards with the QR code on it. You know what I mean? It has my link tree attached to it. You know what I mean? For people that maybe have never heard me before. You know what I mean? But outside of that, it's like, well, damn, like I've done everything up here. So I mean, like the only thing you can really do is just, conquer. And like we were saying, you know what I mean, the internet, man, like that's what made everything great, like with, all these streaming sites and interactive social sites, the ability to be able to travel without traveling.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Do music with artists from all over, man. I've got some big features and the only one I've met is actually Real Deal, and that was just happenstance. I was out in Vegas when he had a battle at the King of the Dot $100,000 tournament, and it was the finals for it, and I just so happened to be there. So I was in the back there kicking it with Organic and Peter Morris, bro, like fucking legends, So it was great, man.
Damn. Let me ask you a question. I usually start every show with this question, but we were already engaged in a good conversation. Yeah, like I said, man, you're driving. This is I'm chauffeuring. You know what I mean? It's your show. You feel me? So I never like directed any which way. I just kind of let it be natural. You feel me? For each artist.
That's the best. I just like to fucking spitball and see what happens.
Facts. Like
try not to say something that'll get me fucking canceled.
I look, trust me, you got
Good
nothing
luck,
going.
bro. Good luck.
Yeah, look, like my morning show, and then a shout out to the homie Michi. You know what I mean? Like what we would Michi. Like I don't think there's anything anybody can say that you know what I mean. Like definitely, like we be wild sometimes, but
Yeah, they pause everything.
yeah, yeah, they pause.
Hold up.
Right?
You
Uh,
feel me? Um, I definitely I ask every artist though, when did you fall in love with hip hop?
man, I was young. So I grew up in Denver, and I was the minority where I lived. Right? Everybody could
Mhm.
rap. And so I'm competitive. I think that's the Aries in me. And so I've always liked that music. It's what I grew up listening to, right? My mom listened to it. I fucking listened to it. It's just what it was. And then at school, when everybody was rapping, so I guess I would say I started loving it in middle school. I was listening to it my whole life. But in middle school, when people were actually starting to freestyle and do all that, being white, I had to be better than everybody. So I was more lyrical. I took it more serious, but I'm also really weird with words. My business partner calls me a savant for my ability to like re re re-examine words and put them together. And then also I'm the same with numbers, so I'm a really big numbers guy, so I feel like that kind of played hand in hand. So it always came really easy to me, and I thought, I was like, everybody can rap. And then you start rapping with people and putting things together, they're rhyming like it's 88 when it's like, cruising in my six boat, like all super simple and shit. And I'm like, I'm putting together 3-4 syllables, but then changing the inner rhyme words, and then make a punchline out of it. But you can't just find a punchline. You know what I mean? You got to set that punchline up, especially if it's a double entendre, and just it's like a puzzle. When I write lyrics, I'm putting together a puzzle, and I love that shit. So that happened about middle school.
That's fine. In the words of Ray in the chat, man. Shout out to the chat too, man. I appreciate all y'all coming through and being supportive. I tell y'all every time there's an artist up here, it's not about me for the day. You know what I mean? It's about the artist, and it's about you guys being introduced to great music and new artists. So I appreciate y'all coming out to support Larry and CB, man. Definitely, man. I really do.
Yeah, it's all about CB, baby.
Facts,
I
facts.
feel like y'all need to hear him, dog. Like that's you know what I'm saying? Because once
You my
we
co-host
pulled up,
today, Larry. Larry, you my co-host.
yeah, exactly,
And
exactly.
y'all
But
two are working on a project together right now, right?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
to the worst.
Nice.
I'm
All
in here
right, I'm
on the
looking
beats
forward to that shit.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look, I
you on it, shit. While you bullshitting, you gotta be on that, dog. You know what I'm
facts,
saying?
facts,
You
facts,
want, yeah, shit. You want to feature shit? Let me know. I got you.
All
facts.
right, bet. Hey, I'm gonna grab some water, man. My fucking mouth is fucking dry parched. I'll be right back.
You smoke too much weed, Larry. You need a
I
counselor.
was just about to say so.
Indeed.
I'll be surprised Larry start growing weed in his dreads.
Right?
As much weed as he be smoking.
I bet his lady make him drink some water for going down on her because it's probably like sandpaper, I'm sorry, Reese. I
For
know
real.
she can hear me in there somewhere.
Yeah, Reese in the chat. She gonna say something. Shout out to Reese too, man. If you could, let me ask you a question. If you could have three non-rap features, who
Ooh,
would?
non-rap?
Yeah.
Man, all right, so
Go ahead, go ahead. I was just gonna say, I feel like asking people, three rap that's kind of an easy one because everyone already has, but like it kind of makes you think a little bit. You know what I mean?
it ain't so easy because you got to think about the song that you would make, and would it be a good song? So are we talking just artists that I like that aren't rap, or are we talking ones that I think I could actually make a good track with?
I guess that would kind of go hand in hand, huh? Maybe, kinda.
Man, because I like, back in the day, I remember my dad listened to some weird shit. And as a kid, you kind of like it, right? My mom always listened to hip hop and shit. So
I'm an '80s
uh,
music guy. Like I love '80s music. So
exactly. So like you talk about like Queen or something like that you appreciate, but will we make a good song together? Probably not. But man, I think Queen's super dope. Um, one that I think would work, and it's because it has worked in the past, and I've always liked his guitar, and I love the sound, is Santana. That man's a legend on his guitar, and Maria Maria, right?
yeah,
So
Prodigy
that already
GB.
worked. That fusion worked, right? So I think that would be a good second that I would pick, and then we have to have a third, huh? Let me see here. Uh, the main singer from Evanescence. I don't know
Oh,
her name, but I love her fucking voice.
facts.
I would
Facts.
throw her on a hook in a second, and we would make some magic happen.
Adele always pops into this equation when I tell people, when I ask people this, just because like I got a dope pen, but Adele, like even though I know she don't write all her songs, I know what I mean. I know how the industry works, especially with singers. You feel me? Like a lot of times people pen songs, but it's that hometown glory. Like that hometown glory sold me the first time I heard that.
Yeah.
Like yeah, Adele's pen game is like crazy, crazy. And it's not even just her pen, it's her vocals and the way she's able to embody the emotion, you know what I mean, of the song. Like, I think Adele would be, I'm surprised nobody has Adele on a rap track yet. Like singing
Man,
a hook.
see, completely agree, man. And to me, and this might be I don't know if it's sexist or not, but I think women have way more beautiful fucking voices overall. Like you can't. I was arguing with my wife about this the other day. She disagreed. A woman that can truly sing and hit the notes and make things happen vocally will always sound better than any man who can sing. And the best singing man that I've heard are guys like a Chris Brown or this guy. I'm actually doing this track with Horseshoe Gang and this dude Chris Ray. I thought it was a chick at first because his voice. I can't find him on IG. Maybe y'all can help me one day. I'll send that shit to you.
Right.
I'm trying to like find this guy. But anyways, he has a fucking amazing voice, but he's like the higher pitch and has the range. I guess I ain't into country and shit, man. It's just it ain't my shit.
But my wife listens to country, so I've kind of grown accustomed to it, you know what I mean? To where I even be like singing along songs when she listens to it, you know what I mean? At
Yeah.
first I was like, no, come on with this shit, man. Come on with this shit. But like
Right.
I actually like some of the songs now, you know what I mean? She'll play them and I'll be up there singing along word for word, tapping my foot, feeling it. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, that's crazy. But it's such a crazy, like, you know what I mean?
Chop
Different.
it up.
Yeah, it's so crazy. But like country, you can hear the emotion in country too. That's one thing I do admire about it.
Yeah, and I can agree with that because my wife listens to it, but it ain't. I don't like the sound, and I guess I don't really identify with the music.
Yeah,
Um, so just different vibes. But hey, for real, I've seen some names go by in the chat here. If anybody knows the lead singer of Evanescence, drop that shit in there because I don't even know her name, but I heard a couple songs by her that made me turn up the stereo. I was like, that chick is
facts.
fire.
Man, shout out to the chat. I know I've seen a whole bunch of people come in, Kahuna.
Amy
Uh
Lee. All
Right.
right, that guy, Medicine Threats. Appreciate you.
oh
Amy
look,
Lee.
look. I didn't look, so check this out for like a dummy. I didn't seen her name pop up now for like the past 2-3 minutes, but I thought somebody named Amy Lee came into the chat. So
I thought people were naming their favorite features from you know what I mean? So I was like, I'm not sure. Yeah.
look,
That Amy Lee chick is super good. Yeah, she's super good.
I thought somebody named Amy Lee came into the chat, so I was just like, okay, you know, what I mean,
Like
I
I ain't
was like,
never
pay
seen
attention.
Amy before.
Yeah.
Like, I was about to say, hey, welcome, Amy. You know what
Yeah.
I
Oh, that's
mean?
funny.
No, that's super funny.
TL3, what
Oh,
up?
oh yeah, Tony, what's good? What's good? Man, like I said again, man, I appreciate y'all coming in. If y'all just now coming in here, this is Barbershop Bar Breakdown. We got that rapper CB in the building. And today we also have a special feature slash co-host, Mr. BELLYFATE. Y'all already know who that is, man. You know what I mean? So lots of love and support to both these artists, man. You know what I mean? For being up here and making the time for us today. Definitely. Yeah.
Appreciate you for having us, bro. So
So I know
question for
somebody in
y'all.
there like, are we ending now? I know not you, but I know somebody in the chat's probably like, damn, did I miss it? Nah, we're not ending. I just, go
No,
ahead.
let's
You
get
good.
started. And hey, to everybody here that just tuned in or is still on, so we're gonna go through. We did an EP last year. I released my first album, Introspection, 2020. I actually took a break from music for man, it was like 6 years. I moved out to Idaho, got built up in my career and shit, and released Introspection during COVID. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start again. I found great production again. I had a ton of contacts. I mean, I've opened for a lot of big artists before, so I had a lot of contacts and been doing it for a long time. Released Introspection that came out end of 2020, and then me and dude here, Larry, connected on Facebook, and never met the dude. And anyways, we came up with this EP, and it was called. Hold on here, help me out.
Music is real shit.
Music and Real Shit. Mars. Sorry, all I could remember was fucking Mars. So, anyways, we came out with 5 tracks and released it. And the whole concept of Mars, and me and him are Aries, so that's our planet is Mars. So the whole fucking concept, right? That was him that thought of that. He thought of Music and Real Shit. I thought of doing, because we just did Celebrate at first, and Celebrate we're gonna be showcasing today. And Celebrate was a southern track, and Larry's a southern dude, man. I'm from the West, right? So we did that, and then I was like, hey, hold on. How about we do 5 tracks representing each little portion of hip hop within America, right? So you have South, right? That's your Southern rap. That's your Houston, Texas, Screwstone, Texas, right? You got Florida in there, ATL. I mean, all the big dogs, right? And then we wanted to do West Coast, right? That's your Dre's and all that shit. And you have your Midwest as well, your Tech Nines, speed rappers. Then we did North, which is like backpack rappers, which was a phase for a while. And then, of course, you have to have East Coast with the Wu-Tang vibe. And personally, that's my favorite. And that's some people's least favorite. But I love that track because it is long. And, man, we embodied that Eastern vibe super, super great. So when we go through these tracks, y'all should be honest. Comment on that shit. Let us know how we did. Because I feel like we killed it. But I'm biased.
Facts. Look,
Yeah,
I
we
feel like
bad fuck.
I feel like that's a good segue to go into the first track.
Let's do it. Which one we doing first?
Let me see what the first one is. I'll just do them in order. Fight.
Listen, man, do you have Celebrate there?
Yes. Yeah, you
That
want
was
to
the
do
first
something?
one we did. So this one we didn't even plan to be Southern. Just Larry does that naturally, being from Jacksonville. So he sent it all to me, and he was like, "Here's the first one. Hop on it." And I was like, "All right, let's do it."
Hold up.
That was a pause moment, my bad.
I was like, "That ain't the track, bro. That ain't it."
Oh,
Now, so it's my disclaimer I tell every artist because I don't ever want any artist to feel like I'm being disrespectful, playing the music and getting up. I'm a cigarette smoker, unfortunately. But I tap in like when I jump off here and I get up. I know you can see on the little the backstage on the screen. I'm active on my phone, so I'm listening on my phone and I'm in the chat on my phone. So I just giving you that. I just giving you that disclaimer because I don't ever want anybody to feel like, damn,
I'll be over here like, man, fuck trauma, you know?
Right. Like, you know what I mean? Because I can see that if I forget the disclaimer one day, somebody's gonna be like, man, this disrespectful motherfucker just locked off on my shit. You feel me? So I never, you know what I mean? I never want anyone to feel like that. Yes.
No, you straight, bro. Do you think?
Okay. So I'm gonna give you the criteria what I do. So we're gonna run it. We're gonna run it the first time, let them hear it through. And then we're gonna run it back and I'm gonna stop it like every 4 bars. So that way, you know what I mean? You can break down the bars, and then when we're done going through the song like that, I'm gonna run it back a 3rd time so they can hear it from your perspective now that you've broken it down to them.
Okay, I like that. Let's do this.
All right. Y'all already know what it is, man. Barbershop Bar Breakdown. We got that rapper CB in the barber chair. Also, we got the homie Larry, who is also co-hosting, and we about to run through the first track here, man. Celebrate. So make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, follow, turn up. I want to see all kinds of fire emojis in there. If that's how you feel, which I know you guys will feel that way, but I want to see fire emojis and much interaction from my boy, man. Let's go. I know what it is. Barbershop Bar Breakdown. Let's get it.
I got better. Never hate work to hurt. day. Celebrate, celebrate, came from the bottom. First I had worse break. I got Medicaid. Elevate, never work till I hurt.
Trauma, is that yours or mine?
Them boys is the greatest, they amazing, ain't a bitch. Can't a shit on faking lyrics, they gon' be really a
Hold up real quick.
I'm celebrating cause my life was made of shit. But I turned nothing into something, ain't have to change a bit. This is celebrate, celebrate. First I had worse bread, now I got better cake. Elevate, never hate work till I hurt stay. Earning mine every day. Celebrate, celebrate. Came from the bottom, now I'm knocking out heavyweight. Whatever they tell them, say. Them boys is the greatest, they amazing, ain't a bitch. Can't a shit on faking lyrics, they gon' be really afraid to spit. I'm celebrating cause my life was made of shit. But I turned nothing into something and I ain't have to change a bit. This a celebration, bitch. Guess who winning? Train finna leave, I suggest you get in. Can't even believe I'm the best dude spitting, but unless you killing it, I left you spinning. If you buy music, then let's do business. If you're not used to me, just 2 minutes. You gon' say I'm that dude on the track, ooh. Bring it back, fool, like a rescue mission. Oh, I got kids, I don't stress you bitches. Bless you, I would not invest 2 pennies. To tell you shit if it don't benefit my energy, I'm finna get a little bit of stress too plenty. Just for my children, I don't give a fuck about me, I ain't never been selfish, I'm giving. Man, I'm the champ, I don't need stamps. I don't give a fuck about the next one opinion. I don't wanna hear that shit. Back in this bitch with the rapper CB, we snapping this year. New rappers, he laughing them weird dudes. Half of these GB, and it's clear you average bitch. Everybody claiming they the hottest one, they hardly ever having this skill. That'll get a deal. I ain't really mad at it, I had to get a immaculate appeal. Larry from the field, you should know I am here with the flow. You can see it now if you didn't feel me before. I'ma be around for a couple million more. First I give, then I go. I done been nearly po, but I'm here with my friends finna kick in the door. I'ma be about music, but still getting dope. Sick with it though. When I blow, I'ma take a big seal. Celebrate, celebrate. First I had worse bread, now I got better cake. Elevate, never hate work till I hurt stay. Earning mine every day. Celebrate, celebrate. Came from the bottom, now I'm knocking out heavyweight. Whatever they tell them, say them boys is the greatest. They amazing, ain't a bitch. Can't a shit on faking lyrics. They gon' be really afraid to spit. I'm celebrating cause my life was made of shit. But I turned nothing into something and I ain't have to change a bit. This is celebration, bitch.
Wait. Celebrate. Hit it to the weed, then I elevate. Never beat around the motherfucking bush. Yeah. I tell it straight. Eat these rappers up like pussies. Just the thought of it makes me salivate. Get on my plate, yeah. Every time I spit it, it's tremendous. And I came a long way from peddling the medicine. I served up my sentences. A fucking felon forever. Forget it, kid. Get you fucked up for folks and our dead presidents. Fierce fundamental phonetically. Fortune fall forever prophetically. Fighting while I'm flying further to the final finish poetically. Feel fire and finesse and frankly, I figured that I was favored majestically. I'm professedly moving aggressive and progressively. You like propensity. Stupid, you a room relentlessly. Not making sense to me. Look at the son of Sam and Yosemite, bitch. Man, not too many rappers can hang with us. They act like they spit us, but they isn't in my lyrics. Rather like a snake venom. I leave your head shaking like a quake hitter. Like you high on the angel dust. I have you wondering what day it does. Sick of all the fakeness in the game. It is lame and y'all act like you great. Shit is dangerous and fake, cause we all know that they bitches. And if they would just go away and remain as such, I wouldn't have to slay so many of them every day. But that's no problem. Shit is easier than Shaq when he's laying up. Time to get my ranking up. Cheers to Larry, celebrating Razor Cup. Cheers.
Celebrate. First I had worse bread, now I got better cake. Elevate, never hate work till I hurt stay. Earning mine every day. Celebrate. Came from the bottom, now I'm knocking out heavyweight. Whatever they tell them, say them boys is the greatest. They amazing, ain't a bitch. Can't a shit on faking lyrics. They gon' be really afraid to spit. I'm celebrating cause my life was made of shit. But I turned nothing into something and I ain't have to change a bit. This is celebration, bitch.
It's two-way music.
Yes, sir. Celebrate.
Yes, sir. Look, they were fucking with it. I was fucking with it.
That shit. I'm sorry.
Try to get a little wardrobe change. It's getting fucking hot here. I just turned on the air too.
Nah, you good. No, I be going through that during my shows, bruh. So you good? It be
Yeah, when it be like 50 degrees outside, Trauma be having heat strokes.
Yeah, you know, I'm up here in Alaska, so look, it'd be like 60 degrees, bro. I'll be in here dying.
Yeah. But yeah, you in Alaska, you used to that shit. Um,
Fact.
Funny story about that track. So we first released it with a music video on there on my channel. And Larry, how many views was it up to before it got taken down by YouTube for some
It
reason
was
they
like
didn't define?
15, wasn't it? 15,000?
If not more. That shit was
No,
taken
yeah, it
off.
was like 27, I think it was.
Hundreds of comments and likes and everything. And by that time, the track came out. So the one that you pulled it up on is the DistroKid release. When I release a track, it automatically makes another one on YouTube, and that shit
Fact.
pissed me off. So whoever owns YouTube, fuck you.
Facts. Hey, look,
Right.
I be cussing YouTube out all the time. It's Google, really.
Yeah,
Google
it's
on
cool. Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah. Fuck you, Google.
Right,
That,
man.
I look though, I'm gonna keep it 100. That's the page you want to promote though. You know
yeah.
what I
Oh,
mean?
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the one they get the you know what I mean, that them spins, equate to, the pennies, but pennies add up.
Bro, it's a fucking funnel because you get paid way less from YouTube. But what you do is you cycle them in from YouTube. You can promote it and you can pay for ads to be like the upcoming video. And that's how I built my following. I think I got over 1,000 or something on YouTube. And then you funnel them into IG, right? And then you stay in front of them. And that's like the formula, at least for me. And on that song, though, YouTube fucked that up.
Asshole.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
Thanks, man. They ain't horrible with that. Pug, what's good? How you doing? Man, yeah, let's run it back.
Let's do it. Larry, you gotta start. You got most of this track, bro. I just got a verse.
Yeah. The hook self-explanatory as fuck, though.
It is.
All right,
That'll be pretty quick. Yeah.
all right, so you guys want me is your show. Like I said, I'm just show friend. You want me to skip through the hook?
No, go through. He can explain it the
Yeah, you
first
can
time.
play it. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
all right. Yeah, okay, so I'll play the hook the first time the hook comes up, and then from that point forward,
Skip
you
the
know what I
hook.
mean? Yep. After you explain it, we'll just let it play through.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. All right, let's go.
Celebrate, first I had worse bread, now I got better cake. Till I heard stay dirty, every day. Celebrate, came from the bottom, now I'm knocking out heavyweight. Whatever they tell them, say,
Them boys, it the great.
Is that me freezing? I thought that was me freezing.
Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Oh, now I see myself moving on the phone. I see you moving too. See
Mic
me.
check.
Yeah,
Mic check.
I can hear you, Larry. It ain't buffering on the video. That's what it is.
Ah, okay. That fucking topic bullshit.
Yeah, it's the topic. Yeah, it's topic. Yeah.
Did you hear the hook lyric?
I can't hear nothing now.
No, okay. Yeah, I started over.
My bad. Yeah, I ain't hear nothing after you played it, but I can do the hook right quick. Say celebrate. First I had worse bread, now I got better cake. You get what I'm saying? That's self-explanatory, you know what I'm saying? We ain't had money, coming up, but now we doing better. You know what I'm saying? Clearly. I say elevate, never hate, work till I hurt, stay earning mine every day. So that means, you know what I'm saying, like in order to get to that next level, you know what I'm saying, I work hard, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, everything that I worked so hard for is starting to come into fruition clearly. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I say celebrate, came from the bottom, now I'm knocking out heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? Like that's like a boxing term, like you know what I'm saying, you start from the bottom and then you work
Underdogs.
your way up to the champions, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Yeah, it's underdogs. Yeah.
Straight up. And so whatever they tell them, say them boys is the greatest, they amazing, ain't a bitch. We came to shit on faking lyrics, they gonna be really afraid to spit. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what I'm saying. We the greatest, you know what I'm saying? Like just not like, you know what I'm saying, just me and Adam and just like everybody that's in this whole community, we the fucking greatest and we gotta, believe that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And we're amazing. And that's I say we came to shit on the faking lyrics. So like, it's a lot of people that just, fabricate their bars a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I don't do that. Adam don't do that. And for the most part, the people that I rock with don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They really live what they're spitting. You know what I'm saying? And I say I'm celebrating because my life was made of shit, but I turned nothing into something and I ain't have to change a bit. It's a celebration, bitch. You see what I'm saying? So like that's self-explanatory. Like I ain't have to change who I was to gain success at any time in my life or to gain money or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So we celebrating that, through all the turmoil and the trials and tribulations, we're able to smile. We're able to be here together. We're able to make music for a living. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it
Facts.
is.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
But I swear Larry sound like a preacher. Larry be sounding like a preacher.
He gonna be the next Mace, bro. I'm telling you. You just wait. Give
Nah,
him
nah,
3 years. Yeah.
not the bass. Nah, we he ain't
Nah,
gonna do
I
the
ain't from Harlem. Nah, he
transition
from
back and forth.
Jacksonville too. That's what makes it so bad. He from Jacksonville, Florida, but he always claimed Harlem. But he went to high school in Jacksonville.
Oh, Mason Bether. All right, let's go.
Came to shit on faking lyrics, they gon' be really afraid to see it. I'm celebrating cause my life was made of shit. But I turned nothing into something and I ain't have to change a bit. This is celebration, bitch. Train finna leave, I suggest you get in. Can't even believe I'm the best dude spitting, but unless you killing it. If you buy music, then let's do business. If you're not used to me, just 2 minutes. You gon' say I'm that dude on the track, ooh, break like a rescue mission.
That was bars. All right, so I said, guess who winning? The train finna leave. I suggest you get in. You know what I'm saying? All aboard, goddamn. And I said, I can't even believe I'm the best dude spitting. But unless you killing it, I left you spinning. You see what I'm saying? So that means like if I'm, what I'm saying, I don't think I'm the best rapper, but if you're not the best rapper, then you're gonna say I am. You know what I'm saying? I left you spinning like you like it's like what the fuck? Like you have to listen. And I said, if you about music, then let's do business. So you see what I'm saying? So like that's my thing. Like money does not matter. Numbers, none of that shit matters. Like I like music. You know what I'm saying? If your music is dope, I'm willing to fucking collab. I'm not gonna charge you a fucking penny. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Let's do business. Let's get this shit out. If you're not used to me, just 2 minutes. Like that's how I feel. Like it takes 2 minutes to actually really know a person just by breaking the conversation with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once you break the conversation with them, how they respond and the things they say can tell you everything about them in within 2 minutes. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I say you're gonna say I'm that dude on the track. Ooh, bringing back food like a rescue mission. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like rescue missions, that's when you go to different places. You bring food and clothes and everything, you know what I'm saying, for other people that's poor and shit. So like that's what you know what I'm saying, just that's that. Yeah.
Bro, real quick on that, I'm gonna add something that I heard from a perspective that you didn't even hear writing that shit. Sometimes that happens. Bring it back
Yeah, a
full
lot.
like a rescue mission, right? I'm watching that show, Terminal List, right now, and shit's dope. I don't know if you ain't seen that. It's fucking dope. Anyways, bring it back full like a rescue mission, HRT team, right? Human rescue team, and you got to go in and get the person committed crime. Could probably be
Yeah.
called a fool. That could be a extra to one of your double entendres, bro. So probably even something you didn't think about.
Yeah, word.
Them accidental entendres.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit happened
My
a
guy
lot in
just
my
got a
music.
triple entendre. He didn't even know it.
Right.
Facts.
Sometimes I would listen to my shit and be like, how the fuck did I even write it? I had to be high. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to be high. It was one of them high moments where I just don't remember writing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I love the accidental entendres.
Yeah, fact.
All right, let's go.
Kids, I don't stress you, bitches. Bless you. I want the best 2 pennies to tell you shit that don't benefit my energy. I'm finna get a little bit of stress too plenty. Just for my children. I don't give a fuck about me. I ain't never been selfish. I'm giving. Man, the champ. I don't need stamps. I don't give a fuck about the next one opinion.
Excuse me, I had burp. I said, oh, I got kids. I don't stress you bitches. Bless you. I will not invest 2 pennies to tell you shit if it don't benefit my energy. I'm finna get a little bit stretched to plenty. You know what I'm saying? Like that's pretty much like self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? I got my kids. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't worried about nothing else. Like bless you though. Like I don't hate you, but I ain't worried about none of that shit. But I'm not gonna invest telling you something if it don't benefit the energy of my energy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like basically, I'm a happy person. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and argue with somebody while I'm happy. You get what I'm saying? And I said, I'm finna get a little bit of stretch to plenty just for my children. I don't give a fuck about me. I never been selfish. I'm giving. Man, I'm the champ. I don't need stamps. I don't give a fuck about the next one opinion. And that's you know what I'm saying? Self-explanatory. Like, like I don't brag, but I do know that I'm worthy. Like I'm worth something. Like I'm worth something well within the music. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say nobody has to tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need a stamp. I don't need fucking Eminem to say Larry's the greatest for me to feel like I'm doing good at this shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I say I don't give a fuck about the next one opinion. Yeah, but that's that.
Okay. Okay. Is that echo still there?
It wasn't when I like it'll start and then it'll go out.
It starts, and I didn't know, so I was like pausing it myself. I don't know if that helps at all. So if it's echoing to everybody, fucking let us know. We'll fix it. We'll figure it out.
Bet.
Okay. You got YouTube muted, right?
Yeah, I got it muted right now.
Okay.
I yeah, Michi said to let y'all control the music because it's easier. Yeah.
Yo, what's up? So that too loud radio is Michi, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I heard a lot about you, Michi. All right. Um,
All right. All right. I mean, Larry, you wanna try and pull it up? Oh, pull it up.
Pause. All right, hold on. I gotta move some stuff around.
All
Hold
right.
on.
Yeah, I apologize, yo.
Oh, you good? Let me find this joint. Celebrate.
I sent it on the private chat, so you can just copy it and
Oh shit. I guess I could have looked in there. Boom. And I'm gonna share my screen. Y'all can hear that, right?
yes.
yeah.
Less you killing that I left you spinning. If you buy music, then let's do business. If you're not used to me, just 2 minutes. You gon' say I'm that dude on the track. Ooh, bring it back food like a rescue mission. Oh, I got kids, I don't stress you bitches. Bless you, I would not invest 2 pennies to tell you shit if it don't benefit my energy. I'm finna get a little bit of stress to plenty. Just for my children, I don't give a fuck about me. I ain't never been selfish, I'm giving. Man, I'm the champ. I don't need stamps. I don't give a fuck about the next one opinion. I don't wanna hear that shit. Back in this bitch with the rapper CB, we snapping this year. New rappers, he laughing them weird dudes. Half of these G's be acting, it's clear you average bitch. Everybody claiming they the hottest when they hardly ever having this skill. That'll get a deal. I ain't really mad at it, I had to get a immaculate appeal.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot of play with words right there. I say I'm back in this bitch with the rapper CB. We snapping this year. New rapper. He laugh at them weird dudes. Half of these G's be acting. It's clear. You average bitch. Everybody claiming they the hottest when they hardly ever have any skill, but that'll get a deal. Damn. I ain't really mad at it. I had to get immaculate appeal. Like basically, you know what I'm saying? Like we here in this bitch killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody that's out now, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's funny. Like it's more like like we've been doing this shit so long, we're very skilled at this shit, and then to see people come out just with hogwash, it's funny. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Bro, Larry, are you gonna tell me you had another bar that you didn't fucking catch that you wrote?
what's
What the
that?
fuck? Are you kidding me? You said that rapper CB, he laugh at them weird dudes.
Nah, I ain't even noticed that.
Bro,
That's crazy.
he
Yeah,
laugh at them. You would laugh. Oh
that's
my god, bro.
crazy. That's crazy. But see, yeah,
Are you shitting me, bro? Oh, that's hilarious.
nah,
All
I
right.
ain't even see
All
that
right,
shit.
new
Well,
plot
yeah.
twist. I'm gonna break down Larry's bars and he break down mine because
But yeah, that's what I said. What I said to that, hardly ever having this skill, but that'll get a deal. Like that's, you know what I'm saying. Like that's really a fucking true statement. You know what I'm saying? Like goddamn motherfuckers that can't rap be getting deals like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying, on some nut shit. But like I understand the dynamics and demographic of it. So you know what I'm saying. I won't get into that. That's too much. But I say I ain't really mad at it. You see what I'm saying? I had to get immaculate appeal, which means I had to make sure that I had a clean slate. And when I come out here, you see what I'm saying? Like everybody sees that, my shit is good. Everything I drop has to be immaculate. It has to be fire. It has to be clean. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I say.
Yeah.
That's on that. And then boom.
You ready?
Around for a couple million more. First I give, then I go. I done been nearly poor, but I'm here with my friends finna kick in the door. I'ma be about music, but still getting dope. Sick with it though. When I blow, I'ma take a big seal.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I say I'm from the Ville, Jacksonville. I be like, I be hearing Michi say that sometimes. And they from Louisville. And he say he from the Ville. You know what I'm saying? And so like that's like it's weird. But I say Larry from the Ville, you should know I am ill with the flow. You can see it now if you didn't feel me before. I'ma be around for a couple million more. First I give, then I go. I done been nearly po. But I'm here with my friends finna kick in the dough. I'ma be about music, but still getting dough. I am sick with it though. When I blow, I'ma take a big sip. Like that's just
Mm.
yeesh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm
that's
saying?
going off your lyricism there. It's not really punchlines, bro. That was just you,
Yeah, just straight
you
up
know?
telling them.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be here for a while. I'm not greedy. Like I said, a couple mil. Like it's people making 20 million, $30 million off this shit. But I say a couple mil, and then you know what I'm saying. First I give, then I go, which means after I get mine, I can give it to somebody else and let them do their thing, and I get the fuck out the picture. And I done been nearly po, but I'm here with my friends finna kick in the door. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been where in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? But all my people within that struggle about to see us do this shit. We all gonna kick in the door together. And I said I'm gonna be about music, but still getting dope. But I'm always gonna put music first before the money. And I'm sick with it though. When I blow, I'm gonna take a big sip. That's self-explanatory. Get it? But yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Let's get it.
Celebrate first I had work spread. I got better case. I got better case. Elevate, never hate work till I heard skate. Earning my everyday. Earning my everyday. Celebrate. Came from the bottom, now I'm knocking out heavyweight. Knocking out heavyweight. Whatever they tell them, say them boys is the greatest. They amazing. Ain't a bitch. Can't the shit on fake lyrics. They gon' be really afraid to spit. I'm celebrating cause my life was made of shit. But I turned nothing into something and I ain't have to change a bit. This is celebration, bitch. Wait.
Celebrate. Hit it to the weed, then I elevate. Never beat around the motherfucking bush. Yeah. I tell it straight. Eat these rappers up like pussies. Just the thought of it makes me salivate. Get up.
Man, so little bar right there, right? So talking about eating some pussies, just the thought of it makes me salivate. Hey, in fact, hey, would you mind if I get control through my verse? Is that something you're okay with?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
cool.
Just pull it up on the link in the
All
private
right.
chat.
A house?
You gotta share screen, and
Which
then when
one
you
do you think
share
is what you want?
screen
Shit. So
Well,
at
that
the
shit.
one.
bottom left, like at the bottom left where it says share screen,
All
it
right.
says share system audio. You gotta make sure you put that in, or we won't hear shit.
Where's that say that? Where does it say that?
uh, okay, you shared your screen.
Yeah.
Damn. I unshare it.
Unshare it.
Yeah, unshare it and then share it again.
Okay.
Now when that prompter comes up, see at the bottom left it says share
Share
system
system.
audio.
I got you.
Yeah, hit that.
All right, you guys see it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Definitely not the house because it not only
Celebration.
With it though, when I blow, I'ma take a big sip. Be really afraid to spit. I'm celebrating cause my life was made of shit. But I turned nothing into something and I ain't have to change a bit. This is celebration,
Wait.
Celebrate. Hit a little weed, then I elevate. Never beat around the motherfucking bush. Yeah. I tell it straight. Eat these rappers up like pussies. Just the thought of it makes me salivate. Get on my plate, yeah. Every time I spit it, it's tremendous.
I go off from right every time I talk about eating pussy, let it salivate, and then I immediately go back into every time I spit it is tremendous. Okay, so you guys catch me with this. I'm keeping the same thing, the same theme, and then
Send came a long way from better than the medicine. I said that my sentence is a fucking felon forever. Forget it, kid. Keep fucked up for folks and our dead presidents. Fierce and fundamental phonetically. Fortune fall forever prophetically. Fighting while I'm flying further to the final finish poetically. Feel fire and finesse and frankly, I figured that I was favored majestically. I'm professedly moving aggressive and progressively. You like propensity, stupid. You a room relentlessly. Not making sense to me. Look at the sun of Sam is Yosemite, bitch.
use that next session. And can y'all hear me right now? I guess I keep it on this, and y'all can hear and see me and all that. We good? No, I gotta stop sharing.
No, you can still share it. My bad. I'm trying to talk to you and shit with my fucking mic over there. But yeah, you can still share it. And just pause it and then break it down.
All right, and then Sean's gone for a second. All right, so leading up to this, I was trying to show off.
No, my bad. I was saying I was muting you when it played because it was echoing because it was coming from your screen. So the mic was also picking it up too.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I
you're
mute it
good
when I play it. Mute my side.
just mute the screen when you or mute yourself when you play it, and then mute the you're good.
All right,
I apologize.
All right. So what I was setting it up here. So I ran it as I was speeding it up and leading towards a punchline. And where I got it from was a Wheel of Fortune bar right there. I always do that category, same name. So when I talk about Son of Sam and Yosemite Sam, so I set that whole bar up to end with Yosemite Sam while also playing with lyrics, right? So here, let me get you to catch that again real quick.
Prophetically, fighting while I'm flying further to the final finish poetically. Feel fire and finesse and frankly, I figured that I was favored majestically. You a room relentlessly. Not making sense to me. Look at the sun of Sam. Rappers can hang with us. They act like they spit us. But they isn't in my lyrics. Matter like a statement numb. I leave your head shaking like a quake hitter. Like you hide on an angel dust. I have you wondering what day it does. Think about the fakeness in the game. It is lame and y'all act like you great shit is dangerous and fake.
All right, did y'all hear that correctly?
Go ahead. I'm
Yes,
waiting
sir.
for the kicker. Go ahead.
All right, so I led that shit. I led that shit into the next part. And as far as where I'm headed in the direction of this track, right? So I'm keeping it on lines as far as celebrate and music and real shit and talking about Jacksonville type stuff with Mars and keeping it southern, right? So that's kind of where I'm headed as far as it goes. I didn't do as deep of a bar breakdown as Larry. Larry was repeating his lyrics, and I'm fucking regretting my not bringing my lyrics so I can analyze them as I go over them with you. And in addition to that, brother, I have also been drinking. So keep that in mind.
Damn, I'm finna drink something too now, right now.
I thought that's what we doing, bro. All right. Hold on here.
Look at the sun of Sam is Yosemite, bitch. Not too many rappers can hang with us. They act like they spit us. But they isn't in my lyrics. Matter like a statement numb. I leave your head shaking like a quake hitter. Like you hide on an angel dust. I have you wondering what day it does. Think about the fakeness in the game. It is lame and y'all act like you great shit is dangerous and fake. Cause we all know that they bitches. And if they would just go away and remain the same, I wouldn't have to slay so many of them every day. But that.
So this is me talking about rappers that are fucking fake overall, man, and honestly, it's poisoning the industry. So it really is. You get people rapping every day that don't really live what they do, and they put on a facade, and you see with Instagram influencers and fucking society in general. So This is in Traumatose and absolutely crushing these dudes. Maybe they have a bigger name. I can name 1,000 fucking mainstream artists that have had a bigger hit than I have that Larry, I, and Trauma would absolutely destroy on a fucking track every day of the week, right? So this is kind of hitting them and essentially starting a little beef with it and not staying quiet about shit and just out to make industry hits. That's what everybody's about, is being fake and making industry shit. And I ain't about that shit.
That shit is easier than Shaq when he's laying up. Time to get my ranking up. Cheers to Larry, celebrating Razor Cup. Cheers.
And then destroying them is easier than Shaq when laying up. Pretty self-explanatory. Motherfuckers like 18 feet and a basketball hoop is 10. So I took the assumption that he would be able to make a pretty easy layup, although I've never seen him make a layup.
No leap.
Right? And then obviously ending in part of the song. I know that you guys have worked with a lot of artists that you come up with the concept of a song and you get a verse back from them and it has absolutely nothing to do with the fucking concept of the song. And then it makes the song not sound whole. And the one that I will use as an example is two of my favorite artists, Nas and Eminem. The track they did, EPMD2, dope verses, not the same fucking song. Like, I can listen to it, but I can't fully appreciate it. They weren't on the same page. I don't know what happened there. It did not create a full song. And there was a disconnect in that shit. So anyways, tying that back in, and then, yeah, that's actually it. That's the last verse.
All right. So with that, with that, we have just broke down Celebrate, man. It's Barbershop Bar Breakdown. The rapper CB, Larry Belafonte in the building. You feel me? So now we're going to run this track back from the beginning and let y'all hear from their perspective. Oh, Larry, you should have kept that open. Very high. Oh, shit. Shit. Hey, so we gonna run this back. I'm gonna put the link in the chat for the song. Y'all definitely make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, and run this motherfucker up. You heard? And with that, let's jump into it. Celebrate, man. Barbershop Bar Breakdown. Larry Belafonte, the rapper, CB. That rapper, CB. Excuse me. Let's go. Let's go.
You gotta share your audio, Tron. Or you want me to play it?
You got to play it, Larry?
I'm high.
Celebrate, first I had worse bread, now I got better cake. Elevate, never hate, work till I hurt, stay earning mine every day. Celebrate, came from the bottom, now I'm knocking out heavyweight. Whatever they tell them, say, them boys is the greatest, they amazing, ain't a bitch. Can't a shit on faking lyrics, they gon' be really afraid to spit. I'm celebrating cause my life was made of shit, but I turned nothing into something and I ain't have to change a bit. This a celebration, bitch. Let's go. Guess who winning? Train finna leave, I suggest you get in. Can't even believe I'm the best dude spitting, but unless you killing that I left you spinning. If you buy music, then let's do business. If you're not used to me, just 2 minutes. You gon' say I'm that dude on the track, ooh. Bring it back food like a rescue mission. Oh, I got kids, I don't stress you bitches. Bless you, I would not invest 2 pennies to tell you shit if it don't benefit my energy. I'm finna get a little bit of stress too plenty. Just for my children, I don't give a fuck about me. I ain't never been selfish, I'm giving. Man, I'm the champ, I don't need stamps. I don't give a fuck about the next one opinion. I don't wanna hear that shit. Back in this bitch with the rapper CB, we snapping this year. New rappers, he laughing them weird dudes. Half of these G's be acting, it's clear you average bitch. Everybody claiming they the hottest one, they hardly ever having this skill. That'll get a deal. I ain't really mad at it, I had to get a immaculate appeal. Larry from the field, you should know I am here with the flow. You can see it now if you didn't feel me before. I'ma be around for a couple million more. First I give, then I go. I done been nearly poor, but I'm here with my friends finna kick in the door. I'ma be about music, but still getting dope. Sick with it though. When I blow, I'ma take a big seal. Celebrate, first I had worse bread, now I got better cake. Elevate, never hate, work till I hurt, stay earning mine every day. Celebrate, came from the bottom, now I'm knocking out heavyweight. Whatever they tell them, say, them boys is the greatest, they amazing, ain't a bitch. Can't a shit on faking lyrics, they gon' be really afraid to spit. I'm celebrating cause my life was made of shit, but I turned nothing into something and I ain't have to change a bit. This is
Celebrate, celebrate. Hit a bit of weed, then I elevate. Never beat around the motherfucking bush. I tell her straight. Eat these rappers up like pussies. Just the thought of it makes me salivate. Get on my plate, yeah. Every time I spit it, it's tremendous. And I came a long way from better than the medicine. I served on my sentences. A fucking felon forever. Forget it, kid. Get you fucked up for folks and our dead presidents. Fierce and fundamental phonetically. Function for forever prophetically. Fighting while I'm flying further to the final finish poetically. Feel fire and finesse and frankly. I figured that I was favored majestically. I'm professedly moving aggressive and progressively. You like propensity. Stupid, you a room relentlessly. Not making sense to me. Look at the sun of Sam is Yosemite, bitch. Larry, not too many rappers can hang with us. They act like they spit us, but they isn't in my lyrics. Matter like a snake venom. I leave your head shaking like a quake hitter. Like you high on the angel dust. I have you wondering what day it does. Sick of all the fakeness in the game. It is lame and y'all act like you great. Shit is dangerous and fake, cause we all know that they bitch us. And if they would just go away and remain as such, I wouldn't have to slay so many of them every day. But that's no problem. Shit is easier than Shaq when he's laying up. Time to get my ranking up. Cheers to Larry, celebrating Razor Cup. Cheers.
Celebrate, celebrate. First I had worse bread, now I got better cake. Elevate, never hate work till I heard skate. Earning my everyday. Celebrate, celebrate. Came from the bottom, now I'm knocking out heavyweight. Whatever they tell them, say them boys is the greatest. They amazing, ain't a bitch. Can't a shit on faking lyrics. They gon' be really afraid to spit. I'm celebrating cause my life was made of shit. But I turned nothing into something and I ain't have to change a bit. This is celebration, bitch.
Two-way music.
We are back. We are
Yes,
back.
sir.
You're just now tuning in to Barbershop Bar Breakdown. We got that rapper CB in the barber chair, also co-hosting and featuring Larry Belafonte.
Yeah, I like that track a lot, man. When you first sent that to me, Larry, I knew we were onto something. So, especially me and random people on Facebook, you don't know how it's gonna work out, and that's before we got too deep fucking with each other.
Right. Yeah, that was the very first one. You know, I'm timing out. That shit turned out like, cause when I made that beat, I remember I had made that beat right after we had talked the first time, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put him on the jug, cause I already knew you could rap fast and shit, and that shit turned out better than I thought. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, Big Kahuna, got your question, bro. I actually did that. I do a lot of marketing for other things, but that's the only time that I've done any artwork for my music in the last like 5 years. So I was able to do that one to my liking, and now I would probably even change it because I have a couple of really good artists that I mostly get all my shit done with.
Facts. It's dope.
Yoga lame.
So yeah, that was
Man.
South, and then Larry, I think we did fucking what did we do? We did East next, or what did we do?
I can't even. I think it was East, cause remember I had wrote East as a solo track, and then when you heard it, you was like, "Yo, send me that," and then we like doubled it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
I
East
think that
was it.
was the one.
We're picking my 3 favorite tracks from our EP. I mean, there was only 5, but I think your favorite was Fight. No, it wasn't Fight. It was
It was
Beast.
yeah, Beast. Yeah, Beast was funky.
Bro, that was my least favorite. So I think that's always funny how that shit works.
Right. But
So
everybody
Fight,
else favorite
my
was the
first-
fucking West Coast one, which was weird.
yeah, when we did that IG live with Real Deal, yeah,
Yeah,
and
he liked that one.
yeah, and West Coast beats are harder for me to write to naturally, but I Takeover, I feel like was my best track, so I'm excited for everybody to hear it. The Fight was dope all the way around. I mean, that's all East Coast beats are easy to me. I mean, that's you just skip on like infinite shit that you could do to it.
Yeah.
And then I had that track with Horseshoe Gang that I just killed. Larry, I sent you that verse. Did you hear it?
No, no, no. Oh, you talking about from the Instagram?
Yeah, from Horseshoe Gang, the one I got coming
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
I
they're getting
heard that.
signed
Yeah.
by M. But anyways, that was harder for me to write to too, and it just came I don't know. I kill West Coast beats, but I feel like I can't, and then it happens. I don't know. Shit works out.
Right. Damn.
So let's do it. Y'all wanna hop in the fight?
Yeah.
We can do that. Are you pulling it up?
Yeah, put the link
I
in the private
I think
chat.
Larry's first, because so here's the backstory with Fight. Okay, so Larry sent me, who the fuck made Fight beat? You had some dude make that beat.
Yeah, my homie Sartron.
Dude killed it. So he sent me a verse and a half essentially, because the second verse you'll notice is just 8 bars compared to 16 for each of us. Okay. And he sent me just a track that he'd been working on that would fit for East Coast. Because by that time we had devised, we're doing a West, East, North, and Midwest kind of shit. So he sent it to me. And then I came up with the idea to make it like a boxing match, like, or not boxing, like old school Shaolin, like round 1 fight. And I even do the voices of that shit. That shit was fun. And then shout out to Big Mike that mixed and mastered this, because I sat with him for fucking hours after we had this, placing everything properly and adding the right sounds to make it Wu-Tangish. It goes hard. So Larry, you're better at the fucking screen share and the pausing when you're not too high, and when you're paying attention. Yeah, you should.
Yeah, we're gonna run it. We're gonna run it through like the whole song, and then I'll do the breakdown. You know what I'm saying? After.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
You weren't looking at us, so I didn't know if you were talking to us. But yeah, that works, bro. Do it.
Oh yeah, like it's like the screen is up on the other side. I don't want y'all to see my main screen.
Oh, gotcha. All right. I thought about my man's titty.
Yeah, check this out though. I'll show you this shit. I'll show y'all Larry Savage right quick. No, wrong button. Larry Savage.
I'm dead. Yo. This is crazy.
All right. This is the fight.
All right, man. This is fight. Let's go.
Round 1, fight. Talk to him. So whoever is concerned had to get in where I fit in, couldn't never pick a turn. Wick a burn and then you learn that I explode around the globe. Crown and throne is not a goal, man. I got bigger fish to earn. It's probable that I'm the most consistent artist, I would hope. Why? I done wrote so much that everything I speak can flip my word. If I'm hurt, siren won't get dollars, so I get the word. Count the dough and find some more. Thousand for me to rip a verse. The hottest flow since 94. I'm not a GOAT, I'm the group. Greatest rapper of our time, I assure it's not a fluke. I put on for all the youth to stop promoting how to shoot, and then uplift the industry to where them biggest gotta move. It's a lot to prove, but I'm never quitting my pursuit. While the other rappers hoping how they wishing I would lose, but they clearly got confused by the rules you gotta choose. God is king. I'm just out here trying to see a lot of loot. Major. We came here to battle. You wanna fight? Fight me.
Call 911, this a mic attack. Gonna leave another body, homie, and I'm fine with that. Outside of that, I'm gonna wreck the mic and beat it up repeatedly, so you just better end up calling Midas fast. And like a knife in back, you didn't see that coming, and that probably went over a few heads. Like a hat, Empire striking back, reclining back, foot on the gas, in between car doors, no Star Wars. Before you graduate, you gotta grow from a rookie into a sophomore. Eyes on the finish line, fight fair in all wars, fans screaming encore. I guess they really want more. I beat opponents fair, never below the belt like softcore. Yeah, the boy is nice, taking shots, sitting at a bar that shoulder height, shot after shot. I'm feeling motorized behind these disappearing sober eyes. Sober lies when I say I'm chasing spirits, I ain't talking about a poltergeist.
Round 2. Once more. I used to think Equate respect with something that was merited. Not a monetary, get the average nigga arrogant. And rappers is apparently scamming to get a bag. And if you ain't spitting for cash, then it is trash and niggas laugh at it. Half of these niggas passionate, other half on some faggot shit. Eating off of the culture, don't think about giving back to it. Bastards been crapping, bitch, it ain't happen no accident. They crack a whip, and got the streets selling the crack for whips. Ain't that a bitch?
You're pretty good, but your style is no match for mine.
Thinking back to middle school with headphones blaring, big pocket knives, nobody could compare to their shit. Then M took over and I thought nobody could be better than him. One of the GOATs, I think it's fair to declare him. And to be transparent, when he retires, who will inherit the title? The game will have a flat tire and need repairing. But don't be despairing, there's many rappers preparing, but as of now there is no air repairing.
Get it?
Final round, round 3.
Why you wanna kick me?
Fight!
Nah. I'm back in this bitch, killing the track again, immaculate. Came from the bottom, used to not having shit, a lack of chips. Fine-tuned the good character, Larry is. So when I snatch a meal, I'm the same fat kid from Jacksonville. I'm rapping ill, making beats to get mass appeal. Hating pussy asses will need to go get some mass skill. I'm past the meal. Lyrically, you cannot find a match of skill. Had the deals, then I lost family, man, I had to chill.
Pressure's real.
I was in a mental state that if I put my heart in it, it's probable it would break, so I kept that concealed.
Fact.
I like to see a piece of piece. Go and get some dough and then I slice it like a pizza piece, and that's a meal. 20 G's for each verse, I gotta add some bills. Kids and wife on the side, just like that pinky plea. God damn, name a rapper unique as me. They gon' hear me rapping and gasp for air frequently.
Yeah, come on, man. My style. But your style is no match for mine. No more talk, I'm done.
Call 911, it's an emergency. I just put out an album and most of you never heard of me. This lyrical surgery to deny it is perjury. My mind is fine, it's hurting me. Time to rewire the circuitry and focus solely on just finding the currency. If I don't find it, then I might just end up trying the burglary. But that's the last resort, cause I gotta end up timing it perfectly. Disable the camera so they don't rewind it and search for me. Show the bitch at the counter the hammer, how high the crook could be. Her name was Bridget, well bitch, it is time for a visit. You picked a bad day to be the fuck up out of the kitchen, cause this is a robbery. I'm hot, don't make me get wicked. Just fill the bag with the digits, you're being robbed. Eyes on the clock, don't mean to make it complicit. Pitching, she tells me to stop it, please. Then she yells for the cops, but I got the situation on lock. This shit is easier than drop kicking midgets.
Fatality. Flawless victory.
Two-way music.
Yeah.
So that was one of my favorite tracks.
That was the wrong one. You noticed that, right? Last verse. Yeah, that was my last verse. The last verse goes a whole different way. Remember that was the one that we did before he fixed it. I fix it. I just do it when we do the breakdown though.
So do y'all hear an echo from me? Cause at first, now it's gone.
There's no echo.
I still have the screen open. I still have the song screen open.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's why I shouldn't control that shit. I'm not good at controlling that shit. But anyways, that's one of my favorite tracks. And when we performed that shit on Real Deal's IG Live, I was excited for that one. And his feedback on that shit was it was too long. And for me, I missed the third verse and shit. So I don't know. I disagree with Real Deal on that, but that's me as a hip hop artist. Some of my favorite artists have tracks that are 8-10 minutes. Like nowadays, we're getting so muddled down to where we have such short attention spans. It's like 2 verses, 2-minute song, and I got a track coming out with one of my favorites, Poetic, and he's a Colorado legend. And anyways, it's like 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and I'm like, bro, we could have done so much more, but that's what he wanted to do. So
yeah, I'm cool with the short songs, but I'm still a fan of like them 3-verse joints. You know what I mean? Them like 4 to 5 minute joints. You know what I mean? Like I definitely like. Look, I still make like 3 to 4 minute songs.
Yeah, that's my shit, man. Some of my favorite artists, man. Joe Budden gets a lot of flack, but that guy don't follow any main platforms. The only time he tried, he actually got famous off it with his worst song of all time. Pump, pump, pump it up.
Yeah.
Bro is fucking dope, and that song is fucking garbage. But anyways,
Hey, the dopest song on that album, I think, is "Take a Walk with Me."
yo, Bob,
Cool.
dude, take a walk with
Facts,
me, bro. I love
facts,
that shit. One of the best songs of all time, in
right,
my opinion.
facts.
Yes,
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I'm not. I just make the music now. You know what I mean? I feel like music. I don't follow hook trends. I snap through like whole beats, like more. More so now. I will do hook tracks. You know what I mean? Uh, I really don't. I really don't mind though. You know what I mean? Like what is supposed to be.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I make the music that I feel like making.
Straight up.
I think that's more important. I think that's more important than following trends. You know what I mean? Or following what's supposed to like music's
Right.
art. There's no criteria to art. You know
Right.
what I mean? There's no some people just throw paint on a canvas and sell that shit for $1 million. Then you got some people that will take their time. And it don't mean that one piece of art is better than the other. You know what I mean? It's all expression. So they need to stop applying that for music.
100% agree, man. Some of my favorite tracks ever are fucking long, and for a long time, man. I look at my favorite artists. This is mostly from about the 2000 to up to today. You look at most of my favorite artists, the albums they put out and the tracks in those albums that they promote as singles are oftentimes one of the worst songs on that entire album, in my opinion. But I'm a lyricist, and they're trying to appeal to a mass group of people that don't listen to lyrics. They listen to a beat, or I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know. That's a Rubik's Cube to me. It's it is. It's expression, and for everybody it's different. But I do know that people that are truly into bars most often do not like the radio.
Facts.
Facts. I'm
For real.
I only listen to the radio in jail. I mean, I used to. Let me rephrase that because wording is very important. I used to only listen to the radio in jail. Like
Right.
now, I don't. I don't. I'm not a radio guy, bro. I stream and listen to what I feel like, or pick and choose out of people's albums, or listen to the whole album if it's dope. But I'm not a radio-y guy. You feel me?
Yeah, for
Right.
sure.
All right, let's break this joint down.
Let's go. This one's gonna be a lot. I ran down and tried to find my rhyme book that I wrote this shit in, and I think it's at my office. At my actual office, so I'm gonna have to kind of take notes on my own fucking lyrics as we go through.
Nah, you good? You good? Let's go.
Word.
Round one, fight! Talk to him.
So whoever is concerned had to get in where I fit in, couldn't never pick a turn. Wick up burning, then you learn that I explode around the globe. Crown and throne is not a goal, man. I got bigger fish to earn. It's probable that I'm the most consistent artist, I would hope. Why? I done wrote so much that everything I speak and flip my word. If I'm hurt, sorrow won't get dollars, so I get the word. Count the dough and find some more. Thousands for me to rip a verse.
Yeah, so it say to whoever concerned, I had to get in where I fit in. I could ever pick a turn. I couldn't ever pick a turn. The wick will burn, then you'll learn that I explode around the globe. That's a dynamite bar. You know what I'm saying? The crown and throne is not a goal. Man, I got bigger fish to earn. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the king of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to make music and make a living doing that shit. And then I said it's probable that I'm the most consistent artist. I would hope, cause I done wrote so much that everything I spit can flip my worth. You know what I'm saying? Like that's self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? And I said if I'm hurt, sorrow won't get dollars, so I get to work, count the dough, then find some more thousands for me to rip a verse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Sorrow won't make me no money. So I can't go out here and be telling people, yeah, well, you know what I'm saying, my back hurt and all this shit. It's not gonna make me have enough money to pay for insurance to go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? And that's that.
Facts.
Ah, there's the mouse.
All right, let's go.
rapper of our time, I assure it's not a fluke. I put on for all the youth to stop promoting how to shoot and then uplift the industry to where the biggest gotta move. It's a lot to prove, but I'm never quitting my pursuit. While the other rappers hoping how they wishing I would lose, but they clearly got confused by the rules you gotta choose. God is king. I'm just out here trying to see a lot of loot. Major.
Yeah, so basically, shit, I forgot. Okay, I said the hottest flow since '94. I'm not a goat. I'm the group greatest rapper of our time. I assure is not a fluke. You see what I'm saying? I put on
Acronyms.
for
Yeah, you spit an
yeah,
acronym. Yeah.
right. You know what I'm saying? I said I put on for all the youth to stop promoting how to shoot and then uplift the industry to where them bigots gotta move. Which means like, you know what I'm saying? To me, the industry perpetuates violence amongst our children, like through these artists. You get what I'm saying? So it's like to me, it's kind of bigotry. Like you want us to kill each other, so you don't have to do it, type shit. You get what I'm saying? And I say, I gotta move. And I said the biggest gotta move. It's a lot to prove, but I'm never quitting my pursuit. While the other rappers hoping how they wishing I would lose, but they clearly got confused by the rules. You gotta choose. God is king. I'm just out here trying to see a lot of loot. So basically, like that in a nutshell means that like people may have evil intentions or evil thoughts about me or the negative thoughts or whatever, or they can hate on me or whatever, right? But if you take that choice, then you're not following God. And my thing is I'm following God. So hate and all that stuff don't affect me. You see what I'm saying? And it's like at
Yeah.
the end of the day, I'm just trying to get a lot of money so that I could take care of my family and friends. You see what I'm saying? So like if you're hating on me for that, then that's just crazy. That's why I say you gotta choose right or wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Motherfucker, I
My
ain't at
fault, Larry. Nah,
Kinko's, bro. This is my office. I
know,
saw real estate shit
me,
too.
you had
Somebody was
the
like,
phone.
"Yeah, Kinko's right now." That
Yeah,
shit's funny.
control.
No, this is my house. This is my upstairs. I got a 2 levels. This is like my whole office here. That shit's funny.
Look, I
Yeah.
was cool and I was holding it together and then I saw CB start cracking a grin. And I was like,
That shit cracked me up. Oh
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
I could tell somebody else reacts to it. And then like I can't get any more pause.
That shit's funny.
And but yeah.
Oh, he
I'm
said
gonna
I'm
play
not
your
a
whole
king.
joint. You shit.
Oh,
Damn. Hold up.
Bro, I got
Uh,
these real estate mailers over here and shit. My printer in the background. Yeah, I should move my. See, hold on. Let's get this. Hold on, real quick. Let's see. Let's go that way. Well, then I can't sit over there. Never mind.
huh?
I'm gonna stay at Kinko's. I'm gonna
that
stay
bitch
at
clicking.
Kinko's.
That bitch precise.
Dang,
That nigga camera precise as than a motherfucker. All
right?
right, who's been around Adam J? Yeah.
We came in a battle. You wanna fight? Fight me.
Call 911, this a mic attack. Gonna leave another body, homie, and I'm fine with that. Outside of that, I'm gonna wreck the mic and beat it up repeatedly. So you just better end up calling Midas fast. And like a knife in back, you didn't see that coming, and that probably went over a few heads. Like a hat, Empire striking back, reclining back, foot on the gas.
All right, so I start that off with this a mic attack, and Big Mike actually produced this, so that's a double entendre that nobody will ever catch on to. 911, it's a mic attack, going to leave another body, homie, and I'm fine with that. And then I go into Midas too. I'm gonna wreck the mic and beat it up repeatedly. And then I forget what I say right there. So you had better end up calling Midas fast. So I'm using it's a commercial. It's fucking Midas, right? So it's punchlines.
Yeah.
They fix cars and shit, and you gonna need to call
Better call
Midas.
Midas. That was their
Need to call
slogan for a
Midas
long
fast.
time.
Oh, and then I say, and like a knife in back. Once I play that part back, go back like 1 bar, bro, and press play.
Hell, I backed it up already. Hold
Like a
on.
hat, Empire striking back.
Go back.
Yeah,
Just
it's
a
a little
little
bit
bit.
further back. Yeah.
Yeah.
End up calling Midas fast, and like a knife in back, you didn't see that coming, and that probably went over a few heads, like a hat.
All right, pause it. So, like a knife in back, you didn't see that coming, right? So you didn't see that coming, and that probably went over a few heads, like a hat, right? Hats go over your head. So just another punchline. That's all that was.
Word.
Yes, sir.
Sit between car doors, no Star Wars. Before you graduate, you gotta grow from a rookie into a sophomore. Eyes on the finish line, fight fair in all wars.
That's kind of leading in the next bar. Keep it going for just a second.
Yes, sir.
Fans screaming encore. I guess they really want more. I beat opponents fair, never below the belt like softcore. Yeah, the boy.
So that sets it up for a line like I'm talking about beating opponents, right? And I beat opponents fair, never below the belt like soft core, right? Y'all remember Skin and Max when y'all were 15? They only show them titties, you know? Never below the belt like soft core. So that is another punchline. I went off on this track with punchlines. So this is some when every day I think of punchlines. Back in the day, I used to carry a pad around and I would just fucking write shit, right? Now I text myself. I got a text chain. So I text myself bars because when I think of them, I'll be driving. And if I don't fucking do it, I lose it and it's forever gone. Maybe I remember it. Who knows? Right. So I was just tying in these bars. I was trying to make a lot of punchlines in a short amount of time.
Facts.
Yeah, that shit. That's man. All right, let's go.
About like softcore. Yeah, the boy is nice, taking shots, sitting at a bar, the shoulder height, shot after shot. I'm feeling motorized behind these disappearing sober eyes. So realize when I say I'm chasing spirits, I ain't talking about a poltergeist.
All right, pause it. So I'm talking about drinking at a bar, right? So this is a whole setup, man. It's the same. It's a battle rap concept, right? The setup and the punchline. So talking about chasing ghosts, right? But I ain't talking, or I'm talking shot after shot. I'm feeling motorized behind these disappearing sober eyes. So realize when I say I'm chasing spirits, liquor spirits, I ain't talking about a poltergeist, right? So another punchline. That shit, that whole first part was just fucking filled with punchlines, man. I was just cleaning out my text messages, just fucking getting it, fitting it. It was a good day. That was a good day. I remember that day.
Yeah, that was dope.
Round two. Once more.
I used to think respect was something that was merited. Not a monetary get the average nigga arrogant. And rappers is apparent they scamming to get a bag. And if you ain't spitting for cash, then it is trash and niggas laugh at it. Half of these niggas passionate, other half on some faggot shit. Eating off of the culture, don't think about giving back to it. Masters been crabbing, bitch, eating happened on accident. They crack a whip and got the streets selling the crack for whips. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, so I say I used to think respect was something that was merited, not a monetary get the average nigga arrogant. You see what I'm saying? Like respect, you know what merit is when other people give you that. You know what I'm saying? And then I say that the monetary, like money makes people, make people respect you more now than anything. Like so it makes people arrogant when, what I'm saying, when they got money. And I say rappers is apparently scamming to get a bag, and if you ain't spitting for cash, then it is trash and niggas laugh at it. Like that's you know what I'm saying? That's some real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They scamming for this money. Like a lot of them is lying in they raps and they get money for it. And you know what I'm saying? And if it ain't about, drugs, money, hoes, colos, cars, etc., you know what I'm saying, then people don't want to hear it and people will laugh at it. You see what I'm saying? I say half of them are passionate, half of them on some faggot shit, eating off of the culture, don't think about giving back to it. It's a lot of artists that do that, especially like people that'll blow up on YouTube and stuff. Like they don't give back to the culture, like the people that's in it. Like, cause that's what I feel like. If I ever get to that point where I'm making millions of dollars and shit, I'm chilling. I'm, what I'm saying, I'm still gonna rap with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I said. They don't think about giving back to it. And I say, you bastards being crabbing, bitch. It ain't happen no accident. They crack a whip and got the streets selling the crack for whips. You see what I'm saying? Like that's like record label slavery, basically. You see what I'm saying? And then it's like you got the streets listening to this music, so they think this is the wave, this is what you're supposed to do, and they selling drugs to get a car. You see what I'm saying? Point blank.
Yeah, bro. Industry's crabs in a bucket. Nothing but crazy promises, always broken, bro. So that shit hit hard to me, especially in dealing with a lot of that shit being in the music industry. So I appreciate them bars.
Right, cause see, like I know dope dealers that they ain't sell that shit to flaunt or nothing. Like they sold that shit to fucking take care of families. You know what I'm saying? Because it was not a lot of options for everybody. It was just predicaments. You know what I'm saying?
No match for mine.
Thinking back to middle school with headphones blaring, big pocket Nas, nobody could compare to that shit. Then M took over and I thought nobody could be better than him. One of the GOATs, I think it's fair to declare.
All right, so this talks about me. This is like trauma we open with, right? Talking about influences and shit. So when I was a kid, man, it was Big, Pac, and Nas. Those were like my favorites. Big Pun a little bit, but Nas was honestly my first favorite. Nas and his ability, because keep in mind, man, I was born in '88, right? So that shit came out. Illmatic came out 93, 94. I didn't start appreciating that shit until like 97. You know what I mean? Then I super got into Pac and Big. Everybody did. It was not even a thing back then, right? So this is doing the segue of my life, going from my favorite artist into somebody who inspired me, especially as being white. Eminem gets a lot of flack, but I don't give a fuck what people say. Eminem's dope. One of the best lyricists of all time. So then I set up a segue to he kind of took the throne over, and that's not a non-negotiable. Eminem, and then you can maybe argue a Lil Wayne came in and took him for a little while, and you say M fell off and shit. Whatever the case may be, he's still a top tier lyricist, in my opinion, with his punchlines and shit. Is his music different from when it was when I was a kid? Absolutely. But at the same time, I grew up with him, so I've always appreciated M at a very high level. So I insinuate he took over the crown. Yeah, AZ. Dude, AZ and Nas. And I found AZ. Thank you, Too Loud Radio. I found AZ through Nas. Still a huge AZ fan. Rocking all the shit. Pieces of a Black Man's top 5 of my all-time fucking tracks ever. Like AZ is a god, a legend to me. You know what I mean? So anyways, this sets it up for where I go to a really dope punchline that I feel like pretty much nobody caught on this record. So keep playing, Larry.
And to be transparent, when he retires, who would one of the GOATs, I think it's fair to declare him. And to be transparent, when he retires, who would inherit the title? The game will have a flat tire and need repairing. But don't be despairing, there's many rappers preparing, but as of now there is no air repairing.
All right, I talk about the game getting a flat tire, right? And to be transparent, right? And I lead it up to saying who's going to take his crown, but as of now, there's no heir apparent, right? So in a flat tire, there's no heir apparent, but you also talk about taking over a throne for somebody. There's no heir apparent to the throne. So that was a punchline right there. Most people miss that shit, right? And I feel like I set that up really well, and true hip-hop heads catch it. Most everybody listens to it, and they're like, yeah, it sounds good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was fire.
Why you wanna kick me? Nah.
Yeah.
Killing the track again, immaculate. Came from the bottom, used to not having shit, a lack of chips. 520 good, character Larry is. So when I snatch a meal, I'm the same fat kid from Jacksonville. Back and still rapping ill, making beats to get mass appeal. Hating pussy asses will need to go get some mass and gill. I'm past the meal. Lyrically, you cannot find a match of skill. Had the deals, then I lost family, man, I had to chill. I was in a mental state that if I put my heart in it, it's probable it would break, so I kept that concealed. Fact, I like to see a piece, go and get some dough and then I slice it like a piece, and that's a meal. 20 G's for each verse, I gotta ask a bill. Kids and wife on the side, just like that pinky plea. God damn, name a rapper unique as me. They gon' hear me rapping and gas for air frequently.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so I mean, that shit's bad. I said, I'm back in this bitch, killing the track again, immaculate. Came from the bottom, used to not having shit. A lack of chips, fine tuned the good character Larry is. So when I snatch a meal, I'm that same fat kid from Jacksonville. Like that's self-explanatory. You see what I'm saying?
You ain't changing with money, bro. You
Nothing
same
can
dude no
change.
matter what.
You
The
know what I'm
circumstance.
saying? Exactly. And I say stacking steel, rapping ill, making beats to get mass appeal. Hating pussy asses will need to go get some mass and gill. Like that's a Dutch bar. I say I'm past the mill. You know, the run of the mill is regular. I'm past the mill lyrically. You cannot find a match of skill. Had the deals, then I lost family, man. I had to chill. Depression's real. I was in a mental state that if I put my heart in it, it's probable it would break. So I kept that concealed. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just like straight up talking. And I said I like to see a piece of peace, like a piece, like a smidgen of serenity. And you know what I'm saying? Go and get some dough, and then I slice it like a pizza piece. That's a pizza bar, and that's a meal. 20 G's for each verse. I got an ass of bills, kids and wife on the side, just like that pinky plea. You remember that's Friday shit, you know what I'm saying? It was like I got a kid and wife on the side. And I say, God damn, name a rapper unique as me. They gonna hear me rapping and gas for air frequently.
Well,
Like,
and the pinky's on the side of your hand. Did you even think about that, bro? You just fucking
nope. I don't that's what I'm saying. I just write it. You
no,
know what I'm
your
saying?
pinky on the side of your hand.
Yeah, like it's on the outside of the hand. Like that shit is crazy. Yeah, that shit is fucking crazy,
You didn't
bro.
even think of that? I thought that was the main point of the punchline, bro. It's funny when so when I listen to lyrics, I fucking digest them, right? And so what it may mean to the artist that wrote that shit is way
Yeah,
different than how it hits me, right? Life
right.
circumstances, your natural environment and what you live through interprets how you digest bars. So for everybody, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, for sure. I do it a lot and don't notice it until I listen to it over. But I ain't catch a lot of them that you caught. But
And
yeah, here we go.
I thought that was the main punchline in your bar, which is funny.
That's crazy.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Before you start, okay. Let's go.
This lyrical surgery that I get is perjury. My mind is flying, it's hurting me. Time to rewire the
Run it back,
circuitry.
And I'll preface. Oh, shit.
Hold on.
Yeah, just start it again. All right. So you got to start at the beginning of the verse to kind of skip it a little bit.
Oh,
But
it's static.
anyways, I kind of preface this with just like, so I did this track called Robbery back in the day. I'm an ex-felon like you, Traumatose, man. I got in a lot of fucking trouble. Served 2 years, man. A story for a different day. We don't need to get in the shit. Anyways, I made this track with King Devious and Prophet out in Colorado called Robbery. So I sent it to them because I knew they'd appreciate this. And anyways, I kind of run through a robbery scene in this third verse, and just I made it funny. And I want to make people laugh because I feel like a lot of times certain really good lyricists can make you laugh as well as fill bars, right? It kind of runs you through emotions. So creating an album that you can listen to when you're happy, sad, mad, angry, the whole thing. So that's kind of was my mindset going into this. But anyways, drop that shit, Larry.
You never heard of me. This lyrical surgery that I get is perjury. My mind is flying, it's hurting me. Time to rewire the circuitry. Focus solely on just finding the currency. If I don't find it, then I might just hurt of me. I won't.
All right. Yeah.
Me. This lyrical surgery that I get is perjury. My mind is flying, it's hurting me. Time to rewire the circuitry. And focus solely on just finding the currency. If I don't find it, then I might just end up trying the burglary. But that's the last resort, cause I gotta end up timing it perfectly. Disable the camera so they don't rewind it and search for me. Show the bitch at the counter the hammer, how violent the crook could be. Her name was Bridget. Well, bitch, it is time for a visit. You picked a bad day to be the fuck up out of the kitchen, cause this is a robbery. I'm hot, don't make me get wicked. Just fill the bag with the digits, you're being robbed. Eyes on the clock, don't mean to make it complicit. Pitching, she tells me to stop it, put Then she yells for the cops, but I got the situation on lock. This shit is easier than drop.
So that
God
all.
damn.
So yeah, that all leads in there, and I want people to notice that I'm very lyrical, right? Playing with words, man, I don't want to brag, but I feel like I'm one of the best freestylers that I've ever heard, right? So I've enjoyed playing with lyrics for a long time and putting them together at a very high level and keeping them on topic, right? So it's different than just saying nothing compared to saying something. So putting this together, rhyming multi-syllabic 3, 4, 5 synonyms throughout and keeping the same rhyme scheme while also the same rhyme words and walking you through a robbery throughout the whole time and dropping funny lines like her name was Bridget. Well, bitch, you should have stayed the fuck in the kitchen. And I'm married and I got a daughter. It's a stupid bar for ladies. I don't want to get canceled. It's a funny bar. I hope y'all can laugh at that shit. And then just keep leading it on.
Misogyny.
Misogyny. And then
look, we're free language around here. We use all kinds of bitches, hoes, bots, scallywags, all that around here.
bro, I've heard some fucked up shit from fans or not. I guess they're not fans. I try not to read shit anymore on my IG or on YouTube and shit. But anyways, dude leads it up with talking about robbing the place and getting out all the way, and the shit's easier than drop kicking midgets, and then karate sounds come in like Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Like just let's be honest, man. Fucking midgets will be easy to drop kick. Accept it, you know?
Hell yeah, I could drop kick a midget.
Hell yeah, Larry, you could. I believe in you, bro.
Hey, no kicking around Jelly then. Jelly, this is T Luna. Yeah, no, you can't lift your feet above shin level. You know what I mean?
So yeah, that's the track right there. Be honest, what you got? All right, so let's do a thing. Let's do a thing in the comment section real quick. What track was better, Celebrate or Fight? I'm curious about this shit.
Do you want me to get my input after the chat or first?
No, do it, Traumatose, because you're the host, bro. I feel like people.
It might be influential.
You can influence that shit, right?
All right. I'll wait.
Let's see here. All right, people in the chats. What was better, Celebrate?
So I know there's like a 10-second delay. There's like a 10-second delay.
Okay.
Yeah, so we gotta wait for them to respond. Or they gotta wait to hear us, and then we gotta wait for the response.
See, we got one for Celebrate, we got one for Fight, and it might come to where people are located. I'd be curious about that, right? Because we're doing South and East right now.
Thanks.
So we got one for Fight, one for Celebrate. Let's keep it moving and see who keeps coming on to say that. Larry, what did you like more, Celebrate or Fight? We got two for Celebrate now.
Celebrate because
this damn
it got a hook, and then we rap it fast on that shit. I think I don't know why I just like fast rap now. I used to hate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and bro, I kind of agree with you. And my ability to rap fast, I can just pop off. So people, man, I try to diversify a lot, but I always have to incorporate my fast rap because people fucking love it, man. When I meet random people and they've heard my rap or they hear fast rap, they're just like, how the fuck do you do that? Because I enunciate extremely well throughout the process. So
right.
But I like Fight as an artist. I like Fight because I look at all the punchlines I dropped in it. But once again, that's me being biased as an artist that wrote that shit. You know what I mean?
But so, see, you a hip hop head, and boom bap always come first. You know what I'm saying? Like a hip hop head, boom bap always gonna come first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly
my answer is. I like both of them for different moods. You know what I mean? Like the hip hop head in me, you know what I mean, loves Fight. But like if I'm in the car, you know what I mean, like you know what I mean, or I want to like turn up or feel like a higher energy.
Celebrate.
I'm gonna choose. Yeah. So I like both of them equal for just different environments. You feel me?
Agreed. Right. And when we started this, when me and Larry were talking about the 3 tracks we play, I'm the one that brought in Celebrate just because the way it makes me feel in certain situations and music's ability to make you feel emotion in a certain circumstance. And everybody likes to feel good, right?
Facts.
Everybody likes to feel
Yes,
good.
sir.
That's a song you can fucking play. And I still listen to that shit. I got it on playlists and shit. It's on Spotify playlists. That shit makes you feel good. Fight is something when you're like chilling or even working out or doing something to where you like appreciate bars, but you gotta be hip
Facts.
hop head, right? You really do.
Like, uh hip hop's like I like, well, hip hop, I like Michi had me look at this from a different angle. Like, hip hop's the culture. Like, rap is just like a, you know what I mean? Even though we do break down like rap and hip hop, I know hip hop's the culture, but we're more accustomed to calling like the bars and the lyrical stuff hip hop, and like the radio and club stuff rap. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
hip hop's an acquired taste. Like, in terms of like what we're talking about, it's like people that eat those cheeses or certain wines. You know what I mean? Like, I know everybody says they love bars. Everybody says that. You feel me? I hear everyone say that, but not everybody can appreciate a Griselda album. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
most people hear a Griselda album be like, I don't like the beats.
Yeah.
They talking, but I don't like the beats. Or they be like, man, I don't really like the whole vibe of what's going on here. You feel me? And that's something you truly have to be like a hip hop head to like really appreciate like that facet of the genre. You know what I mean? And
Like that.
yeah, yeah. No, that's what I just want to say that, please.
That's facts.
Ah, hey, that's what Jelly needed this morning. They couldn't hear her on the show this morning. I told her she had to be the Wiley Coyote.
Bro, and what you
Oh,
said is crucial. So like my wife doesn't really like hip hop a whole lot. So like I play her my music and stuff and she's a good wife. She's like, yeah, that sounds good, but she don't listen to rap. She don't come from that
yeah,
background. And I'll like pause it. We'll be driving and I'll pause it and explain the bar to her, and she's like, I guess that's good. It's just certain types that appreciate bars differently, and I guess it's culture, how you grow up, and actually understanding music and what you appreciate. A lot of people more appreciate the beat and the sound. And if you sound good, right? Because as a lyricist, I can make a beat sound better by my cadence and flow. But that doesn't,
facts. I mean,
yeah.
oh, go ahead.
I'm just saying that does not mean that you hear my lyrics, but you can go,
Facts.
oh, that sounds good, right? But you didn't hear shit. And me, I more appreciate lyrics. So the lyrics are first, but when you combine great lyricism and penmanship and punchlines and flow and cadence with also content, and then you combine the right beat, it makes a masterpiece. And that's the enigma of rap.
I was rapping the drumless beats at the beginning of this year. Like, I was rapping the drumless, so you had to like focus really on my bars. But there's and I'm gonna emphasize on what you're saying. Like, your voice is more than just the words. You have to make your voice a extra instrument
Yeah.
on that beat,
Mhm.
and that's why it's important to fill certain pockets. Pause.
Hold up.
And you know what I mean? That's the pause, but you know what I mean? You have to capture that, because I hate the song only because of the beat. But I use Eminem's Rap God. I hate that beat. But the way Eminem's rapping, you almost forget that's kind of like a garbage ass beat. You feel me? Like, you be like, oh shit, yo, he's like really spazzing on it. But that's a good that's a good example of, you know what I mean, using your voice as an instrument, to where like people are more focused on what's going on with you vocally than like the whole creation.
And you hit the nail on the fucking head. So I would challenge anybody that doesn't make music to go and pick out their favorite song and just search it on YouTube as just the instrumental. Okay? Go do that and
Facts.
just listen to the instrumental, and you're gonna be like, I mean, it's decent. But when a certain artist gets on that instrumental, it takes it to an entirely different level. It becomes its own instrument and it is music, right? So when I get certain beats that are too complicated, that's great to listen to, but this ain't house music. This ain't none of that shit, right? So, what the fuck? How's independent? All right, CB, how's Facebook as an independent artist platform? All right, I'll get to that in a second, Big Kahuna. My point is taking music to a whole level. There's songs that you think are super dope because of the beat, but go check those out again and listen to your favorite artist on that beat, and you'll realize that that artist is the one that made that beat to the next level to where you love it. It was like, all right, and then they killed it.
Facts. We still got to run the song back now that we broke it down.
Oh, shit. Let's do that real quick. And Big Kahuna, I'll come back. Resend me your questions, bro. I'll write them down while we replay this back. Actually, you don't need to do that. I see it on the chat here.
All right. This is Barbershop Bar Breakdown. We got that rapper CB, also featuring Larry Belafonte, who is also co-hosting today and DJing. Shout out to Larry for that, too. We This is fight.
Round one, fight! Talk to him.
So whoever is concerned had to get in where I fit in, couldn't never pick a turn. Wick a burning, then you learn that I explode around the globe. Crown and throne is not a goal, man, I got bigger fish to earn. It's probable that I'm the most consistent artist I would hope. Why? I done wrote so much that everything I speak and flip my word. If I'm hurt, Siren won't get dollars, so I get the word. Count the dough and find some more. Thousand for me to rip a verse. The hottest flow since 94, I'm not a GOAT, I'm the group. Greatest rapper of our time, I assure it's not a fluke. I put on for all of you to stop promoting how to shoot and then uplift the industry to where the biggest gotta move. It's a lot to prove, but I'm never quitting my pursuit. While the other rappers hoping how they wishing I would lose, but they clearly got confused by the rules you gotta choose. God is king. I'm just out here trying to see a lot of loot. Major bars.
We came at a battle. You wanna fight? Fight me.
Call 911, this a mic attack. Gonna leave another body, homie, and I'm fine with that. Outside of that, I'm gonna wreck the mic and beat it up repeatedly. So you just better end up calling Midas fast. And like a knife in back, you didn't see that coming, and that probably went over a few heads. Like a hat, Empire striking back, reclining back, foot on the gas, in between car doors, no Star Wars. Before you graduate, you gotta grow from a rookie into a sophomore. Eyes on the finish line, fight fair in all wars, fans screaming encore. I guess they really want more. I beat opponents fair, never below the belt like softcore. Yeah, the boy is nice, taking shots, sitting at a bar, the shoulder height, shot after shot. I'm feeling motorized behind these disappearing sober eyes. So realize when I say I'm chasing spirits, I ain't talking about a poltergeist.
Round two. Once more. Fight!
I used to think respect was something that was merited. Not a monetary, get the average nigga arrogant. And rappers is apparent, they scamming to get a bag. And if you ain't spitting for cash, then it is trash and niggas laugh at it. Half of these niggas passionate, other half on some faggot shit. Eating off of the culture, don't think about giving back to it. Masters been crabbing, bitch, eating happened on accident. They crack a whip, and got the streets selling the crack for whips. Ain't that a bitch?
You're pretty good, but your style is no match for mine.
Thinking back to middle school with headphones blaring, big pocket eyes, nobody could compare to this shit. Then M took over and I thought nobody could be better than him. One of the GOATs, I think it's fair to declare him. And to be transparent, when he retires, who will inherit the title? The game will have a flat tire and need repairing. But don't be despairing, there's many rappers preparing, but as of now there is no air repairing.
Get it?
Final round three.
Why you wanna kick me?
Fight!
Nah.
I'm back in this bitch, killing the track again, immaculate. Came from the bottom, used to not having shit, a lack of chips. Fine tone good character, Larry is. So when I snatch a meal, I'm the same fat kid from Jacksonville. Back and still rapping ill, making beats to get mass appeal. Hating pussy asses will need to go get some mass again. I'm past the meal. Lyrically, you cannot find a match of skill. Had the hills, then I lost family, man, I had to chill. Real. I was in a mental state that if I put my heart in it, it's probable it would break, so I kept that concealed. Fact, I like to see a piece of peace. Go and get some dough and then I slice it like a piece, and that's a meal. 20 G's for each verse, I gotta ask a bill. Kids and wife on the side, just like that pinky plea. God damn, name a rapper unique as me. They gon' hear me rapping and guess for air frequently.
Yeah, come on, man. My style, but your style is no match for mine. No more talk, I'm done.
call 911, it's an emergency. I just put out an album and most of you never heard of me. This lyrical surgery that I get is perjury. My mind is fine and it's hurting me. Time to rewire the circuitry and focus solely on just finding the currency. If I don't find it, then I might just end up trying the burglary, but that's the last resort. Cause I gotta end up timing it perfectly. Disable the camera so they don't rewind it and search for me. Show the bitch at the counter the hammer how violent the crook could be. Her name was Bridget. Well, bitch, it is time for a visit. You picked a bad day to be the fuck up out of the kitchen. Cause this is a robbery. I'm hot, don't make me get wicked. Just fill the bag with the digits. You're being robbed. Eyes on the clock, don't mean to make it complicit. Pitching, she tells me to stop it, please. Then she yells for the cops, but I got the situation on lock. This shit is easier than drop kicking midgets.
Fatality. Flawless victory.
Two-way music.
That would be dope. Yeah, CB got to get on this YouTube shit so that we can start doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I need to make more time for it, bro. I really do. And I appreciate you for having me. So real quick, Big Kahuna. All right. So fuck, I threw away your questions. Hold on here.
Hey, so his first one, the first question he had, it was how is Facebook as a platform for independent artists?
Whack as fuck. So Facebook is the wackest as fuck platform for an artist to build a platform. So my advice, if you're an artist, I don't know if you are, funnel them in through through YouTube. I have a decade of fucking A/B testing this shit, right? So my strategy right now is I promote videos on YouTube, actual dope music videos that I spend a lot of money on. Shit ain't cheap. The one that you showed at the beginning with Chino XL does not match that, but that's because Chino's out in California and he's busy and it was not feasible. So I did some kind of a visual thing for it. But if you can shoot a dope video as an artist, draw them into your channel by promoting ads, because you can run YouTube ads and pick your like artists. It will build your YouTube following naturally, not this fake bullshit. Real people. Then you funnel them into IG, Instagram, and you stay in front of them. You constantly stay in front of them and you make them like you. You got to establish rapport and do all those things, right? So Facebook is whack as fuck. I fucking hate Facebook. If it wasn't for me selling real estate, I would not even fucking be on Facebook. So Facebook sucks. All right, what's the next question?
CB, any chance for an open verse contest?
Are we talking like what Joyner did?
Yep.
Is that what we mean?
Maybe not. I think he's just asking, like, not with like a cash prize, but for the verse.
Yeah, I would do that, but it's got to be something that's worth it, right? So I've opened for Chameleonaire, Paul Wall, Wu-Tang Clan. I got a song with Eternal from Wu-Tang. I've opened for Outlaws. That dude that made the Bone Crusher was his name. What the fuck was that song? I forget that shit. And anyways,
Outside of the club, anything else?
Yeah.
What the fuck's his name?
Bone
Bone
Crusher.
Crusher. Yeah, that's right. All right.
Yeah.
So, anyways, my whole point is it's got to be worth it, right? So everything as an artist is a look. It's a fucking look. And that's why to this day, I have people reach out to me that will pay me. I charge $500 to $1,000 a verse, unless it's somebody that I fuck with and I really like their music. But I will tell you that I will not do a verse for anybody for any amount of money if I don't like your music at all. Because if I don't vibe with it, it's not fun to me. I make enough money in real estate. I run real estate teams in 2 states. I'm good. I do this for fun. If I blow up, that's great. And I feel like being authentic has kept me great. But I look at people like Afro Man, and I ain't dogging Afro Man. He's from Idaho. I live in Boise now. I'm originally from Denver. But he will do a track for anybody that has enough money, and I don't fucking do that shit. So I got to be authentic. If it's something that fit my morals, and I'm morality over money with music. So if it fit me to where I like what you're cooking up and we can do a professional a professional record together that would do well, that I'm excited about, I would work with anybody.
Yeah, it's like my man Michi says, it got to make sense. It got to make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel it. Man, look, I don't mean to be a dick. Our water's been off for 2 days, and this maintenance man, he's coming in here, and he's gonna be in the kitchen hella loud. I know we have one more song. I don't know if you guys wanna, if we wanna book again, or
Come back in a little bit.
come back in a little bit. I know you said you're busy. You got things that you got to do. It's gonna be crazy in here. They're gonna taking pipe pause.
It's up to you. Takeover is my favorite, so I'm excited for that. So what do you think is best? It's up to you.
Do you want to come back in a little bit? Do you want to reschedule so we can, like, we don't have to rush anything?
It's gonna be
I
that
mean, we can.
loud.
Yeah, we can redo it, but he's gonna be like literally like 3 feet away from me, like taking pipes apart and tools and.
Is there a way that we can take the controls while you're on your phone in a different area?
Nah,
Yeah,
because the
What do you
restream
think,
on the
Larry?
computer. The restream on the
oh,
computer, so he would have to move that, like the laptop, right?
I can. I mean, if you guys are controlling it, I think I could tap in on my phone and just mute this on the computer.
Okay,
I'm
that'll work.
Bro,
I don't.
I got an idea, and it's gonna involve Larry not getting too high. All right, so I'm trying to problem solve, and it's
Okay.
gonna first start with Larry putting your blunt far away, and then the second is going to be you pausing it, and then we can hang out and do one more track with you on your cell phone. If that would work, I feel like that would take 15 minutes. You know what I mean?
Let me
Yeah,
see
put
right
the
now.
link in right quick, Trump, for the West Coast joint.
And Larry, why you got your dog on your picture?
Nah, that dog look confused as fuck.
Hey, that's that curious. That's that curious.
That dog look confused to the motherfucker. I'm trying to change it.
Yeah, nah,
I don't see how to
I
change.
didn't want to. I put the link in
Well,
there.
and to Jelly Donut, we can reschedule at a later date. I got some new music coming out too, and then it sounds like I'm gonna be working with Larry and Traumatos on a track too. So there's infinite options. I feel like we just fucking finish this one, and then that creates the opportunity for a fucking sequel.
Yes.
But
Nico's
you're
stupid.
correct. Asking Larry to not roll one up is like asking Larry if Larry can spend any time away from the toilet. What the fuck? All right.
Hold on.
Larry Savage. There it is. All right. So we
So
got the
the
West
reason I want to
Coast.
play this song instead of rescheduling is because we're talking about 15 minutes here, and Takeover was voted the best song off our EP. I'll check while we're doing this. I'll check Spotify to see who had the most streams out of that track. Hold on here, or out
Okay,
of that
what's
album. I mean,
yeah, what song?
I'll be curious. Let me look. I haven't pulled that shit up.
Oh shit.
It's working.
Yes, sir.
Won't be able to work that way?
Yep.
Perfect.
So Larry, in the last
Can you show my screen,
28
Trump?
days,
Yeah, I can. Yep, I got full control over all that right here.
Okay, bet.
And then we can just leave it on this part too.
Yep, it's muted right here.
Okay, I'm just gonna move it over.
Oh, nope, I got that. Okay. Ah.
Kobe, what's happening, Kobe?
so Larry, actually in the last year, Fight has taken the title. It has 25,095 streams. Celebrate has 17,000, and Takeover has 14,000.
Okay, that's crazy.
Mars has the least,
Right.
and Beast is at 8,000. Oh
Yeah,
shit,
that's
that doesn't
crazy.
include the initial releases. Fuck, that was just off the album, but then there's also singles of it. I got to do math, bro. I ain't ready to do all that right now. But anyways, that gives you a snapshot.
Yeah, that's fire though.
And that's just on Spotify. So I mean, not bad. Spotify pays one of the worst, but they have one of the best platforms. So take it.
Yeah, I got like $20 in the bank, boy. I'm balling.
I think Facebook pays the best per stream.
Does it really?
I think so. Like when you I think it's damn near 30 cents a play.
What? Really? 30 cents? That's
Yeah.
insane because on every other platform, you get fractions of a cent. On
Yeah.
Spotify, you get a fucking thumbs up and a half a penny.
Facts.
Damn. He said thumbs up.
Yeah,
y'all
for one
ready?
view. Yeah, shit. All right, so next track, Larry, you're gonna have to take over. Do Takeover. So this was our West Coast, right? And who made the beat on Takeover? I
It
forget,
was a
bro.
friend of yours, you said that
It was
made that.
yes, no, it was my boy, and he's actually on Drumline. So you seen that Nick Cannon movie? You know what I'm saying? I think it's
Yeah.
called Drumline. He's like one of those dudes. He teaches that line instruction. He knows music at a high level. He's an actual musician. He made this beat and he does it quick. I've been in the lab with him while he creates it and I tell him what I want. And the dude will make a fire beat in like insane in like 5 minutes. He's like that guy. I don't know. It's that white dude that has like the weird glasses and he always in underwear and shit. You know what I'm talking about? He's like pressing on shit and he loops shit and then makes it. And it's like fucking dope.
Yeah.
And he's like one of those. He understands music. He has an ear. And if I show him a song or a tempo that I like, he cooks it up in like 5-10 minutes. It's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He has intros on Netflix and everything. So he that's all he does now is make money. He sold a few beats to Tech Nine. And he's really good. He's fucking insane. So anyways, he made this beat.
Hey, I pinned a comment from Stunner up there for you, CB, or a question, I should say.
Okay, so CB, you mind working with United Arab Emirate rappers? So my thing, Stunna, is I don't mind working with anybody so long as we make a song that works and I like the music that's being promoted because I don't want to co-sign anything that I can't fully back and support. So when I get features from other artists, my number one question to them is, are you going to help promote this album or promote this track? And if the answer is no, then we ain't fucking working together. I don't care. So what I tell people that are trying to get features from me is if I can't back your track fully, then it's not worth it. And that doesn't mean your song's bad. If you speak in a different language and we're making a multi like English / whatever track and it doesn't sound good to me, I don't want to be a part of that, not because of the cultural whatever of it. It's just a matter of if I can fucking support it. So if you are an artist that's UAE and you want to get on a track, hit me up on IG. I'll check your shit out and I'll determine if that's a fit for us. And it's not if your music is good. It's a matter of if we can make a good product together that is a good look for both of us. Period.
Facts.
Yeah, Kobe, I'm down. Shit. All right. So this the West Coast joint, man. It's this joint like turned out to be Real Deal's favorite out of the whole album. But you know,
And
we're gonna
Larry,
run it. Yeah.
Larry, where did this rank 1 through 5 in our project for you?
I say like I don't know, man. Like I say like 3. You know what I'm saying?
I probably had it around there as well, and it turned out to be the most popular. So we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's best to get them outside opinions on that type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro.
Yeah.
Tell me when you're ready, Larry.
All right, yeah, we finna run it.
All right, let's go.
These motherfuckers, shit.
We taking this shit over.
Hey, shut the fuck up and listen.
I'm on that runway, yeah. I'm done playing, bought a ticket one way, and every beat I'm slaying. This is entertainment. Made my way up out of the basement. There is no replacing these dreams that I be chasing. You can't even contain it. I care less about the payment, and I'm out to make a statement. I gotta win, so I just keep on spitting that insane shit. Out to get the W, put 2 V's up in arrangement, and murder the entire English language. I'm out for new challenges, finding the right mix of staying in the shadow with the light, but that's just how it is. Not the wrong, but the right. Stay out of trouble, cause I'm too talented. Not always black or it's white. Sometimes it's both, like the hair on crew. Rather is so I just focus on stacking my bank account. I guess I don't need to buy a pair of Kawais to get some new balances. I started with a few thousand, then I slowly moved up from a loser. Was used to being a screw up. Decided to put the tulip, had to win, and it wasn't exactly what I drew up. At first I bit off a little bit more than I could chew up. I was clueless, that is about the time of my life when I really decided to do what I needed to do. And it is at that point in my life that I finally grew up.
I said, move, bitch, this my town. I don't care who the fuck holding it down. No matter the city, my soldiers moving around, taking over, flooding the streets, shaking the ground. I said, move, bitch, this my sound. I ain't got time for these fake ass clowns. It's my city when I'm in it, cause I'm wearing a crown. Again, we flooding the streets, taking over your town.
All I ever wanted was a shot in the industry, but I'm glad I didn't get it. People can't match my energy. Some will hate you when the critics speaking highly of anything you be dropping, and they barely relevant. It's a envy thing. Creator of music, and my life is the centerpiece. I'm a monster that always been connected with inner peace. Even when the pain came, forgiving my enemies. Still I ain't screaming gang gang, too many kids to feed. Blessings gave me breaks, I was starving to get a lease of the to make a name in the game till they hear me speak. Holler at Big Mike and CB, and we here to eat. Righteously live life and keep reaching for bigger peaks. By killing beats, shit is sweet, but the shit isn't sweet. There's been defeat, but when it seems near and when it's complete, you finna sleep, spitting heat. But you don't listen to tweet, but if it be some drama around it, you wouldn't miss a peep. You bitches feed off lies, the truth is a different beast, which is me. There is neither gangster or bitch in me. I wish that we could all get along like Mr. King, but I'm watching the world hit it a fool like Mr. T. You kidding me?
I said, move, bitch, this my town. I don't care who the fuck holding it down. No matter the city, my soldiers moving around, taking over, flooding the streets, shaking the ground. I said, move, bitch, this my sound. I ain't got time for these fake ass clowns. It's my city when I'm in it, cause I'm wearing a crown. Again, we flooding the streets, taking over your town. Come on.
From start to finish and working hard, delivering bars where y'all are mimicking ours. Shoot for the stars, music and real shit to get Mars. This is like AC and Nas, to me they are gods. Don't care what you think, because I'm not interested. So stop bickering, I'm never gonna stop giving it 100%. Unless I stop living, until then I just be pillaging the beat and killing it. And this is my world, bitch, you're lucky that you still exist.
This is it, opportunity from predicament. I'm beneficial with goodwill, without an ill intent. Don't get it twisted, I'm hood still. I had to penny pinch to get a cent. I didn't bit until I was plenty in. Getting rich, but ain't gon' die trying because of many men. I am not a 50-cent nigga, but ain't no fear when it is fate. Just cause I pray don't mean I won't kill a bitch that enters in my home or my space within this silly shit. I'm still a gentleman that's militant. If it's my cherry chips, the differences can stay at distances. Cause I ain't here for it, I give a gift. And if it didn't flip, I'm in my feelings then. Cause ain't no way you're getting rid of lyricists. You hear me, bitch?
I said, move, bitch, this my town. I don't care who the fuck holding it down. No matter the city, my soldiers moving around, taking over, flooding the streets, shaking the ground. I said, move, bitch, this my sound. I ain't got time for these fake ass clowns. It's my city when I'm in it, cause I'm wearing a crown. Again, we flooding the streets, taking over your town. Come on.
Yes, sir. That's Takeover. Yes, sir. That shit is fire, bruh.
See, I like that track, and writing to it was a little bit difficult at first. That's how West Coast beats are for me, and then they end up being a crazy dope track. When I had that opportunity to work with Horseshoe Gang, which will come out, I have a song with Sharon, who's on Wild and Out. Most people probably know what that is. That's dropping the end of this month, and then I have that track with Horseshoe Gang, who's getting signed by Shady Records, and they just got a music video and everything produced by Shady Records. You guys heard that, right? Liquor store, gun store, liquor store, church. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I got D Capone on there, and it's gonna be dope, man. I got 2 artists from that fucking label. Julius, J, Dr. J, and D Capone are on that shit. It's gonna be fucking dope. And then in September, so that'll be August. Then September, got a track with Swizz Beats, which is with Hobson and all them guys, Dizzy Wright. You know what I mean? So got
That's
a good
fine.
lineup. And
Fine.
the HSG track, riding with the West Coast style, is always difficult, but it ends up being phenomenal.
Facts.
I don't know why. Every time.
Facts.
Larry,
Yes.
you there, bro?
Yes, sir. I was just trying not to keep looking up to the left and shit while I'm looking at the screen and making sure everything's straight.
Bro, your right cheek is your good side, bro. Just let it vibe. You know what I mean?
Looking at my beard profile.
But anyway, so let's run through that. So we released this and we went on Real Deals, King of the Dot. If y'all ain't checked out King of the Dot, check it out. It's fucking dope. It's like URL or Grind Time back in the day. I'm a big battle guy, so I fucks with that. A lot of people don't, never heard of it. So to me, doing a track with Real Deal and Marv One and Sharon are huge deals. A lot of people, they don't even know who
those
it
some
is. But
battle
to
rap
me, I'm like a
kings,
kid.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm like a kid, bro. I'm like, fucking, let's fucking go, you know?
Facts.
So let's run this back. Let's start with it. I took some notes on my bars. This is a song I still actually listen to a lot because the more I've listened to it, I love it, you know? And when I wrote it, I didn't necessarily love it. And then there's other tracks that I've written that I truly love that I no longer love. It's weird how it works out. Music is a weird fucking thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. It's definitely got a bop.
Yes, sir. Tell me when you ready, Larry.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right.
These motherfuckers. Shit.
We taking this shit over.
Hey, shut the fuck up and listen.
I'm on that runway, yeah. I'm done playing, bought a ticket wrong way. And every beat I'm slaying, this is entertainment. Made my way up out of the basement, there is no replacing these dreams that I be chasing. You can't even contain it. I care less about the payment, and I'm out to make a statement. I gotta win, so I just keep on spitting that insane shit. Out to get the W, put 2 V's up in arrangement and murder the entire English language.
All right, so I talk about getting off the runway and I'm done playing, right? So I'm talking about music in the industry. Like I've done it for so long. I killed that shit for 6 years in Colorado, made a name for myself that didn't really leave, right? And I took a break. So I'm talking about a one-way ticket somewhere else to where I'm truly pushing myself in a different direction and getting to a certain level, right? So, and then I talk about getting that W. So I set up a whole bar that leads into a punchline, right? So you have a punchline and then you have a setup. And I talk about get that W like I put 2 V's up in arrangement. 2 V's, right? 2 V's is a W. And then I murdered the entire English language, right? So that's where that heads, and it's setting the pathway for the takeover, right? Taking over the actual game, the industry, whatever that might mean at our levels, right? So that's how I started this track being called The Takeover. And Big Mike is the one that produced all this album. So he's the one that's on the hook for this as well. So anyways, Larry, keep going.
Hold on. Let me. Okay.
Well, and touch in. If you guys have extra points, touch in.
Oh, no, go ahead. It's your show, bro. It's your show. You know what I mean? You breaking them down. You doing right.
But if you hear something that I'm not presenting, like I'm doing with Larry, bro, feel free to.
Hey, look, I'm not shy to do that. You ain't got to worry, bro. I got you.
All right.
All right, bet.
Finding the right mix of stain in the shadow with the light, but that's just how it is. Not the wrong, but the right. Stay out of trouble, cause I'm too talented. Not always black or it's white. Sometimes it's both, like the hair on crew. Rather it's a wild focus on stacking my food challenges.
So I talk about the wrong versus the right, the black versus the white, right?
Yeah.
And then the difference, like the hair on Cruella is Cruella's hair is white and black, right? So I'm talking about navigating my life, constantly struggling between the wrong or the right? You know what I mean? So that shit hits hard to me, being an ex-felon, man. That's where I've went to prison and done all that shit.
Facts.
And and it's a navigation process. It's about human growth, right? So constantly trying to be a good person, but having evil thoughts. Who is the evil thought in your head? And is that you? If you act on it when you're driving down the road and you're like, I can just clip that dude, right? Like little shit. I ain't crazy, maybe a little, but you get what I'm saying. So that bar is all about my self growth, as far as it's not always wrong or white or black or white. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that punchline is.
It's a gray area.
It's it's great.
Straight
Sometimes it's
up.
great, not like the hair on Cruella is. Correct.
Word.
Daddy?
The right, they out of trouble cause I'm too talented. Not always black or it's white. Sometimes it's both, like the hair on Cruella is. So I just focus on stacking my bank account. I guess I don't need to buy a pair of Kawhis to get some New Balances. I started with a few thousand, then I slowly moved up.
All right, so I tie a Kawhi punchline. Kawhi is the first NBA artist to get a new Reebok contract. Okay, I'm big into the NBA. So I talk about I'm talking about bank accounts and stacking money at the same time. I don't need to buy a pair of Kawhis to get some New Balances, right? New Balance is the company that sponsored those shoes. So that's a punchline, and that's also a focal point on me not placing my net worth on dollars, but also on being real in the industry. So it's like a combination of all that. And I super love that punchline. I was working on that shit for a while. That shit sat in my rhyme book for a while before I could figure out how I wanted to implement that.
Yeah.
Word.
Are we ready?
But first I beat off a little bit more than I could chew up. I was clueless, that is about the time of my life when I really decided to do what I needed to do. And it is at that point in my life that I finally grew up.
That's me talking about growing up. That's me talking about growing up and finally making decisions that I wanted to make for myself and not being a fucking follower. Every leader needs to have followed at one point, and being able to have a vision for myself and do what I need to do for my family, my wife, my daughter, make the best decisions for me as a man, because I cannot provide happiness to my family unless I am happy as a man, and vice versa. That goes for females, that goes for my daughter, for everybody. So some would see that as a selfish bar, but that is me making decisions that I need to be as myself, to make myself happy, to do what I love to do, and that's music, but also doing it in the right way that promotes the proper things that I can back as a man.
Facts.
Straight up.
Bitch, this my town. I don't care who the fuck holding it down. No matter the city, my soldiers moving around, taking over, flooding the streets, shaking the ground. I said move, bitch, this my sound. I ain't got time for these fake ass clowns. It's my city when I'm in it, cause I'm wearing a crown. Again, we flooding the streets, taking over your town.
Shout out to Big Mike for the hook. Like, we actually sent that beat to him and he wrote that hook up. You know what I'm saying?
So, and that's the hook, right? So Larry, we didn't write that. That was Big Mike. And Big Mike has a West Coast flavor. He's from Las Vegas. Super dope dude. He's gone through a lot of shit and still is. He's struggling right now. He's coming out of it. He produced this whole album. So anyways, he's a West Coast dude and provides that West Coast flavor. And I can't really speak on to the meaning of his hook because I'm not him, but to him it means a lot, and we always have love for Big Mike. I personally do. I made a track with him in about a year since this shit, and I hope he's doing well. I really do. He was struggling last I spoke to him.
Yes, sir. I'm probably hit him up later. I'm gonna check this joint though.
I need to as well, bro. I do.
Energy, some will hate you when the critics speaking highly of anything you be dropping and they barely relevant. It's a everything.
All right, so I say all I ever wanted was a shot in the industry, but I'm glad I didn't get it. people can't match my energy. Like that's like when I was there, like I was with certain people, and it was just like I don't know. It was you know what I'm saying. I just didn't like the energy that a lot of the artists, you know what I'm saying, that I met had. It was like a really negative energy. And I say someone hates you when the critics speaking highly of anything you be dropping and they barely relevant. It's an envy thing. And that's all facts. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody see you becoming successful and they're trying to do the same field you're in, like you know what I'm saying, sometimes it creates envy. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts. Oh, you ready, Larry?
Oh my bad. I was playing it. Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
You be dropping and they barely relevant. It's a everything. Creator of music and my life is the centerpiece. I'm a monster that always been connected with inner peace. Even when the pain came for giving my enemies, still I ain't screaming gang gang. Too many kids to feed.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? That's hard. I like that line actually. You know what I'm saying? I said that you know, I'm a creator of music and my life is the centerpiece. Like it's like art. You know what I'm saying? And I say I'm a monster that's always been connected with inner peace. Like I'm always a cool motherfucker, but you know, I ain't sweet. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the point of that. And I say even when the pain came for giving my enemies, still I ain't screaming gang gang, too many kids to feed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to see my kids grow up and not be in that type of environment, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
My bad. I keep clicking it. I'm ready to trauma.
okay, okay, my bad. Hold up. All right, all right.
Here's the blessings gave me breaks. I was starving to get a lease of the to make a name in the game till they hear me speak. Holler at Big Mike and CB and we here to eat. Righteously live life and keep reaching for bigger peaks. By killing beats, shit is sweet, but the shit isn't sweet. There's been defeat, but when it seems near and when it's complete, you finna sleep, spitting heat. But you don't listen to tweet. But if it be some drama around it, you wouldn't miss a peep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I say blessings gave me breaks. I was starving to get at least a little bit to make a name in the game till they hear me speak. You know what I'm saying? And that's like before, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just rapping, trying to get up and get heard. You know what I'm saying? But it took a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like I had to like spend money where I had meals at. You see what I'm saying? Like I had to skip meals to spend money on doing certain things for this music. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I said, holler at Big Mike and CB, and we here to eat, righteously live life, and keep reaching for bigger peaks. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to, you know, get to the top by killing beats. Shit is sweet, but the shit isn't sweet. There's been defeat, but when it seems near, and when it's complete, you finish sleep. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we were slept on as artists, like with the talents that we have. You know what I'm saying? Like we're very slept on. So you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, it's gonna look good to everybody, but this shit is not easy. This shit is hard work, man, every fucking day. But yeah, I'm ready to try.
All right.
You bitches feed off lies, the truth is a different beast, which is me. There is neither gangster or bitch in me. I wish that we could all get along like Mr. King, but I'm watching the world pity the fool like Mr. T. You kidding me?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I said like that's like and I said I forgot that shit. I said you finish sleep, spitting heat, but you don't listen to it. But if it be some drama around it, you wouldn't miss a peep.
My
So
partner.
if I had something to do with drama, you know what I'm saying, everybody would see that. But if I just make music about peace and shit like that, motherfuckers ain't trying to see that shit. And I say you feed off lies. The truth is a different beast, which is me, which means the truth. There's neither gangster nor bitch in me. I wish that we could all get along like Mr. Remember that Rodney King? Can we all get along? Shit. But I'm watching the world pity the fool like Mr. T. You know what I'm saying? Like that was he used to always say, I pity the fool. So that was just play on that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
a
I'm
good
ready.
punchline. Yeah, it's a punchline. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to try.
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna just play your whole verse, like your whole 8 bars, Adam, and then you know what I'm saying, and we'll do it like that.
All right, all right, all right.
Bitch, this my town. I don't care who the fuck holding it down. No matter the city, my soldiers moving around, taking over, flooding the streets, shaking the ground. I said, move, bitch, this my sound. I ain't got time for these fake ass clowns. It's my city when I'm in it, cause I'm wearing a crown. Again, we flooding the streets, taking over your town. Come on.
From start to finish and working hard, delivering bars where y'all are mimicking ours. Shoot for the stars, music and real shit to get Mars. This is like hazy and Nas, to me they are gods. Don't care what you think, because I'm not interested, so stop bickering. I'm never gonna stop giving it 100%, unless I stop living. Until then I just be pillaging the beat and killing it. And this is my world, bitch, you're lucky that you still exist.
So that's me. That's me running shit through, once again, that's like my childhood as far as music that I listen to and where I come from, and setting up bars and punchlines and expressing my love for real music, right? Like actual real music, and showing passion about it, and angriness, because there was a period between 20 oh shit, that's rough to say, 2011 to like 2017, where I really didn't have any favorite rappers coming out, like true favorites that I actually like to listen to. I got stuck in a muddle of listening to old music for a while because I did not appreciate the new artists out there. And I feel like hip hop has finally made a return, because it was dying. If you don't think hip hop was dying, it was fucking dying in 2014, 2015. It was almost dead. It turned into new age people listening to music in clubs. So anyways, I fit that in with just emphaticness to conquer the industry. And once again, it's the takeover. The song's called The Takeover. And rhyme schemes, syllables, cadences, content, putting it all together at a high level. That was the whole goal for that verse.
Facts.
Big facts. All right, I'm ready, bro.
All right, let's go.
This is it. Opportunity from predicament. I'm beneficial with goodwill without an ill intent. Don't get it twisted, I'm hood still. I had the penny pinch to get a cent. I didn't bit until I was plenty in. Getting rich, but ain't gon' die trying because of many men. I am not a 50-cent nigga, but ain't no fear when it is fate. Just cause I pray don't mean I won't kill a bitch that enters in my home or my space within this silly shit. I'm still a gentleman that's militant. If it's my cheering chips, the differences can stay at distances. Cause I ain't here for it, I give a gift. And if it didn't flip, I'm in my feelings then. Cause ain't no way you're getting rid of lyricists. You hear me, bitch?
Yeah, so this is it. Opportunity from predicament. A beneficial with goodwill without an ill intent. Okay. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The predicament was struggle. And now we got the opportunity. You get what I'm saying? And I say, don't get it twisted. I'm here still. I had a penny pinch to get a cent. I didn't vent until I went plenty in, which means it took years for me to actually talk about my own personal expression, like in music. It was always about something else. Like, and I didn't vent until I got used to it. And I said, but I get rich, but I ain't gonna die trying because of many men. Like, you know, that's a play on 50 Cent. Like basically he said, you know, basically many men trying to kill him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, you know, I ain't gonna die trying because of many men. I am not a 50 Cent nigga, but ain't no fear when it is faith. And just cause I pray don't mean I won't kill a bitch that enters in my home or my space with any silly shit. That's self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a gentleman that's militant. If it's my cheering chips, the differences can stay at distances because I ain't here for it. I give a gift, and if it didn't flip, I'm in my feelings then because ain't no way of getting rid of lyricists. You hear me, bitch? Yeah.
From my perspective, bro, that 50 Cent punchline, I didn't even catch.
Yeah.
I thought of kind of a different setup for it, and until you explained it right now, I didn't even catch your perception on that. And I feel like I catch most of your perceptions better than you do a lot of times in judging the last 3 tracks that we just judge. So that's all new to me. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, I be zoned out when I write too, so that's why like half of the time I don't even know. Like once I come back to it, I hear it and even like be like, "What the fuck was I on when I wrote that?" You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I didn't catch the Many Men in the 50 Cent, and that's probably an easy one. But it's still some of my favorite artists. They put out music, and I could listen to it a million times, and on the millionth and 1th time that I hear it, I'm like, holy shit. You know, like it hits me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's one of those, so that's good.
yeah, man. That shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I really don't. That's what I'm saying. I hate when people ask me, like, "What was you in that?" Because I don't remember writing it. I just remember recording it. You know what I'm saying?
We opposites, bro, but that shit works with music sometimes.
Yeah, I'm like got an overload of fucking lyrics in my head, and it's always ideas. So that's why I think it is. I'm such a scatterbrain. Like I could write a song and won't remember it because I wrote another song and I just keep writing songs, keep going on. So the only way for me to perform a song, I would have to listen to it like a million times, like you said, bro, for real.
I'm the same way though.
Right.
Hell yeah.
All right, so we gotta end this shit like this. Well, hold on. We gotta play that shit all the way through, right?
Yeah, we're
Yep.
gonna run it back one more.
Let's do that, and then I got a proposition to end this whole shit with, because I've been thinking. All right, so let's play this shit back.
All right, let's get it.
You just now tuned in. It's Barbershop Bar Breakdown, man. We just broke down Takeover. We got the rapper CB in the barber seat. We got Larry Belafonte in the barber seat, but he is also co-hosting. So with that, now that you've heard it from their perspective, let's run this Takeover back. Y'all can listen to it from perspective. Let's go.
These motherfuckers. Shit.
We taking this shit over.
Hey, shut the fuck up and listen.
I'm on that runway, yeah. I'm done playing, bought a ticket one way, and every beat I'm slaying. This is entertainment. Made my way up out of the basement. There is no replacing these dreams that I be chasing. You can't even contain it. I care less about the payment, and I'm out to make a statement. I gotta win, so I just keep on spitting that insane shit. Out to get the W, put 2 V's up in arrangement and murder the entire English language. Yeah. I'm out for new challenges, finding the right mix of stain in the shadow with the light, but that's just how it is. Not the wrong, but the right. Stay out of trouble, cause I'm too talented. Not always black or it's white. Sometimes it's both, like the hair on crew. Rather is so I just focus on stacking my bank account. I guess I don't need to buy a pair of Kawais to get some new balances. I started with a few thousand, then I slowly moved up from a loser. Was used to be in a screw up. Decided to put the tulip, had to win, and it wasn't exactly what I drew up. At first I bit off a little bit more than I could chew up. I was clueless, that is about the time in my life when I really decided to do what I needed to do. And it is at that point in my life that I finally grew up.
Move, bitch, this my town. I don't care who the fuck holding it down. No matter the city, my soldiers moving around, taking over, flooding the streets, shaking the ground. I said move, bitch, this my sound. I ain't got time for these fake ass clowns. It's my city when I'm in it, cause I'm wearing the crown. Again, we flooding the streets, taking over your town.
All I ever wanted was a shot in the industry, but I'm glad I didn't get it. People can't match my energy. Some will hate you when the critics speaking highly of anything you be dropping, and they barely relevant. It's a everything. Creator of music, and my life is the centerpiece. I'm a monster that always been connected with inner peace. Even when the pain came, forgiving my enemies. Still I ain't screaming gang gang, too many kids to feed.
Blessings gave me breaks, I was starving to get at least a little
They to make a name in the game till they hear me speak. Holler at Big Mike and CB, and we here to eat. Righteously live life and keep reaching for bigger peaks. By killing beats, shit is sweet, but the shit isn't sweet. There's been defeat, but when it seems near and when it's complete, you finna sleep, spitting heat. But you don't listen to tweet. But if it be some drama around it, you wouldn't miss a peep. You bitches feed off lies, the truth is a different beast. Which is me, there is neither gangster or bitch in me. I wish that we could all get along like Mr. King, but I'm watching the world hit it a fool like Mr. T. You kidding
I
me?
said move, bitch, this my town. I don't care who the fuck holding it down. No matter the city, my soldiers moving around, taking over, flooding the streets, shaking the ground. I said move, bitch, this my sound. I
ain't got time for these fake ass clowns. It's my city when I'm in it cause I'm wearing a crown. Again, we flooding the streets, taking over your town. Come on.
From start to finish and working hard, delivering bars where y'all are mimicking ours. Shoot for the stars, music and real shit to get Mars. This is like hazy and Nas, to me they are gods. Don't care what you think, because I'm not interested, so stop bickering. I'm never gonna stop giving it 100%, unless I stop living. Until then I just be pillaging the beat and killing it. And this is my world, bitch, you're lucky that you still exist.
This is it. Opportunity from predicament. I'm beneficial with goodwill. Without an ill intent, don't get it twisted. I'm hood still. I had the penny pinch to get a cent. I didn't bit until I was plenty in. Getting rich, but ain't gon' die trying because I'm in the men. I am not a 50-cent nigga, but ain't no fear when it is faith. Just cause I pray don't mean I won't kill a bitch that enters in my home or my space within this silly shit. I'm still a gentleman that's militant. If it's my cherry chips, the differences can stay at distances. Cause I ain't here for it. I give a gift, and if it didn't flip, I'm in my feelings then. Cause ain't no way you're getting rid of lyricists. You hear me, bitch?
I said move, bitch, this my town. I don't care who the fuck holding it down. No matter the city, my soldiers moving around, taking over, flooding the streets, shaking the ground. I said move, bitch, this my sound. I ain't got time for these fake ass clowns. It's my city when I'm in it cause I'm wearing a crown. Again, we flooding the streets, taking over your town. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Bro, the more I hear that fucking track, the more I like it. Hey, Traumatose, so you're an artist, bro. Be honest. How would you rank the songs that we played today that we just kind of randomly chose? Be honest, please.
If I were to rank them in order, I would have to go with Fight number 1.
Fight, I like it, bro. I like that.
And this one would be third. Just cause like I know I'm gonna catch some flack from some people. I'm not much of a West Coast and like the bars were on point. I'm not much of a I don't like West Coast beats. I'm gonna be honest. I
That's
rap
what I
on them.
was gonna say. The beat.
I will rap on them. Like Larry and I killed Explosive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, for a mixtape, we killed Explosive. They're not my first. It's not that I don't like them. They're just not my first choice. But you guys carried that shit well. But if I were to rank it, this would definitely be third.
Okay, man. So we're kind of in the boat with you because in listening to our track, that's kind of how we felt. But man, West Coast has such a strong vibe that some people super fuck with it, and it gets cultural real quick. And I ain't saying cultural like white, black, Hispanic. I'm talking about location on the map. And like what plays on the radio when you're a fucking kid, you know?
I will say though that I think this one and what was it was Fight. Celebrate. I'd say this one and Celebrate definitely have more like radio, you know what I mean, like placement. But I like we were talking about though, like I'm a lyricist. I like the whole boom bap. I know Larry be on the boom bap too stuff, and like it's said that was your favorite one too was Fight, right? Like yeah, like I'm more of that. I'm more of that dude that I like the songs more that you find that wouldn't be on the radio on the album than the songs that you would find on the radio.
I agree with that, bro. How much time do we have left right now?
I mean, we got a little bit of time. I mean, my phone is starting to die. I got it on the charger too, but this restream take up hella battery when you on the phone with it.
I can imagine. So we can save this for another time, but I would like to play my verse that I have coming up with Horseshoe Gang that nobody has heard. And it's not mixed and mastered, but it's super dope. But it depends on if we have time, or do we just cancel it? You tell me.
Let me see what my phone talk about. This bitch says real quick. Hold on, real quick. I think we got time. Phones. down. You can still use device, but the screen may. All right, yeah, we
Yeah, you
good.
got to
I was
share
just
your
making sure.
screen. I took no.
Yeah, I was making
All
sure it
right,
wasn't
so
gonna
I'm gonna
shut
share
down.
my
And
screen. Yeah, so this is all gonna get put out. It's not even mixed and mastered, and I think I loaded it right in Fruity Loops real quick. So I need to share my screen, and then it's fine, or do I need to pause my music or what?
nah, you share your screen, and then I gotta mute you while it's playing so it doesn't echo.
Okay. All right, so let's do this. I might have to play around with some of the audio files I drop in, but it'll be real quick. It won't take long.
EACH, the city by the sea, a city where the game is in danger. I'm from LONG, then you at the P. EACH, the city by the sea, a city full of dope getters, don't get us wrong. We some throat splitters, don't splitters, yo. Be about homies in the rush, trying to get a hold of $1 million, and y'all won't be interrupted in the horseshoe gang. When the going's getting tough, I'm like Kobe in the clutch. I got Folgers in my cup, call it no sleep gang. I don't make left turns, man, only right. It's our turn to get paper, man, it's only right. I'm only focused on the cash, don't to hell with the BS. My best friend, money, called Ben Frank BS. It's not the root of evil, cause it's solving all my problems. Be the pocket full of leaves, yo, they falling like it's autumn. I grew up in the slums, it's like when the fire goes out in my furnace. I started from the bottom. You see when they make it to the top, but they started from the bottom. So they never get the streets of my face. That if you're gonna make it, you know that you gotta be going. Everyone to do the thing it takes. Everyone to make a sacrifice. Some rules keep the doors in. Gotta stay getting CB, the mic strangler, like B.I.G. said, there ain't too many that can fucking bait with us. Full steam ahead, now bring the anchors up. Cats into the shit, baby girl, now put your ankles up. I woke up feeling dangerous. A bad man again, boss sicker than the pathogen, stiffer than the mannequin. Livers we be damaging, Takeover and Bombay, we passing it. Everybody doing fucking shots, that's what I call a pathogen. Focusing on the hopelessness, eroding in. I had to battle my demons, and it is like it'll never be over, so here we go again. In the midst of commotion, every thought is sobering. Every single one of my scars are earned, but now it's like my roots reopening. I battle life, adversaries, opposition, every practice my craft. Off the top of wicked, came from nothing, not a fucking consequence. Ain't scared of no one, whoever wants to get it. All right, so that's it.
Yeah, that's dope.
Bro, and that's not mix and master. That was me fresh out the studio last Friday. I think tomorrow's Friday. So 6 days ago. Man, it didn't even highlight the everything else that we got going on. Anyways, that's super rough, like super fresh out the lab too. So I'm excited for that track.
Yo, my bad.
Yeah,
My
man.
phone overheated and cut off on me.
Okay, you had to switch to the laptop.
Yeah, I just ran back downstairs real quick.
Trauma, did you even hear that shit?
Nah, I didn't even hear it. I was trying to get that
bro.
shit.
No worries. I'll send you a clip of just my verse because I have a verse that I edited myself. I'm not a producer. I'll send you that. But anyways, the first guy on that track was Dr. J, and he's with Real Shoe Gang, right? They're gonna be the new what the fuck were those guys called that were under Eminem's label? Royce the 5'9",
Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Aren't those Crooked's little brothers?
All
Right.
four.
Yeah.
All four. Crooked's little brothers. Yep.
Yeah, Sugar ain't no joke.
Facts.
Yeah, they dope. And yeah, they go by the Real Shoe Gang now instead of Horseshoe Gang. They've been around for a while and they just started making headlines and shit. So anyways, I got a track coming out with them. I'm super excited. And once again, it was a West Coast beat that I feel I killed. And that shit was tough to write to. And then I put it all together and played it for everybody. And they're like, holy shit, that's amazing. I have to have outside people hear my shit because I'm so caught in it that it's tough for me to tell, you know?
Right.
Yes. I missed it, so I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Bro,
ready.
I'll send that shit to you on IG, Trauma. Man, it's been a fucking pleasure. We gotta do this more often, man. I've been having fun. And I ain't done this YouTube shit with y'all. And Larry, I appreciate you inviting me and Trauma for having me on.
Yes,
being
sir.
able to get it all in a central place to where we support other artists. And dude, I can make more time like this. That's what I told myself. Like just kicking it tonight, and I'm busy. You know, I got a wife, I got a kid, I got a career I'm super successful at. I got music, and it's fucking juggling. And sitting here tonight and talking bars makes my soul happy. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Thanks.
Like it makes my fucking soul happy. Just doing this right now, I need to do more of it. I learned tonight that I need to do more of this shit as much as possible.
I
Yeah, YouTube is the place to be, man.
facts. Facts. Like I don't have like, it's not about numbers for me, but like the community and the support, like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, you know what I mean? I was sitting up here on YouTube for the first time with like 36, you know what I mean, like subs, and I'm like, I just passed 600 a couple days ago. I'm already like, pushing towards 700 now too, you know what I mean? And it's from the love and people being so open in this community, and like people
Yeah.
having a valid interest in you know what I mean, like what's going on, you feel me? And I feel like in this community, like with Larry, with Michi, you know what I mean? Carol, Stunner, and everybody else that was in the chat, you know what I mean? Like I like we really rock with each other, you know what I mean? And it's
Right.
super dope, man. It's family, you know what I mean? It's dope. It's dope.
All right, so I wrote this shit down so I wouldn't forget it. You guys are working on an EP or mixtape or an album. What are y'all working on?
It might be an album, dog, because there's so many people in the community that it would be actually easy to do an album. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Okay, well, if you guys do an album, let me know if you need a feature because what I had to propose was I would like to toss a feature on that shit if you guys are gonna have me, and no worries if not. I feel
Oh,
like
man,
that
you
shit would be
dope.
super dope.
Oh yeah, that's a done deal.
Yeah, you're dope,
Like,
man. Like I mess with you, bro. I like I'm one of the people, bro. Like I gotta like your music, like you said, and it's a character and it's a character thing too. You feel me? Like
Indeed.
yeah, it's a combination of both, man. And yeah, like yeah, you good both.
appreciate you, bro. I'm saying so I want to make something. Everything I do, I try to beat my last shit. And I'm sure everybody's the same way. Well, not everybody is. There's certain artists that you try to critique and help them grow, and they don't fucking grow because they don't want to grow. I'm
Fact.
always trying to fucking grow, right? It's like Real Deal with Mac Miller. You guys know Mac Miller, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Recipe.
Rest in peace. Real Deal mentored Mac Miller in Pittsburgh. And what Real Deal said when I talked to Real Deal about Mac Miller was his constant effort to grow. What killed Mac is drugs, obviously,
Facts.
the oversight and everything else, right? So rest in peace to the legend. But hearing how actual legends work together and collaborate, that's what makes greatness. So I'm trying to make fucking greatness right now. Let's figure something out that's gonna blow minds. Like, I mean, I got
Yeah.
extra beats. Y'all got extra beats. Oh, fucking Larry makes beats. Larry makes dope beats. We got to find
Man.
something and let's fucking blow minds. I'm
I
talking
make
something,
I
something.
make beats. I make dope beats. Larry's dope at it all the way around. Pause.
He got that hi hat, bro. His
I,
hi hat
Pause.
helps with his hi
I just
hats. You know what I mean?
it's my mixing of the beats. So I was telling Larry the other day, what I think I'm gonna do is just keep making beats and I'm gonna send them to people, Larry or other people, and have them like tighten up the sounds. Menace, I didn't know you made beats, Menace. Look, yeah, we
Yeah,
got
I got one with him. That joint actually kind of cold too.
we gonna talk, Menace. I didn't even know that, bruh.
I got this dude. So KD the Stranger. I'll give him a shout out in this because he lives in Ukraine right now. Okay, he's the one that set me up with Horseshoe Gang and also with Swizz Beats, and we both worked with Chino XL before, right? So it's like artists connecting together, and my inbox gets flooded. So if I don't respond to you in my IG, like keep sending a message, I'll get back to you eventually. I get 50 to 60 a day, and I have a job and a career and a family. Um, I'm not saying I have a lot of followers and all that, but over 8,000. I get messages all day and I miss shit regularly, right? So keep sending them to me. I get through them when I fucking can. I have a life. Like, don't sue me. But anyways, I finally got back to this guy, Katie the Stranger, who put me in touch with Swizz Beats and Horseshoe Gang, and we just made magic work. And shit happens randomly like that. Like, it's super nostalgic when it does work. And anyways, I'm trying to make that same kind of shit happen with y'all because Trauma, you're dope. Larry, we done fucked together before. Pause.
Oh, hold up.
Hold up.
I never met you, bro.
What?
I know what you meant, bro.
Nah, I know. I know what you meant.
Pause as fuck. But let's do something different. Like fucking something different.
Facts.
Yeah,
I don't know what that
man.
means yet. Like, let's talk about it. Let's create a IG like multi-messenger kind of thing where we toss ideas around because I don't want to create something yet without having thought about it and then come up with ideas for something fucking dope, something different. Everything 2 verses been done, 3 verses been done, no hooks been done. What can we do that's fucking different? I don't know yet. I don't know the answer. Let's fucking figure it out.
Facts.
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be fun.
I'm with it.
Before we jump off, can I play something for you, Larry and I did? He might have played it for you before.
Nah, I don't send him nothing no more. It's been a minute, ain't it, CB?
Yo, Larry, I need you to turn your camera on because I'm looking at not your dog and it's weird, bro.
He said you're not your dog. Hey, see, I play something for you.
Turn your
Okay,
camera
yeah.
on.
Hold on.
Stop
Wait till my
masturbating.
daughter,
This is getting
like, once
awkward.
my daughter walk by, then I'll turn it back on. She be going to the bathroom. I got in here, so.
Yeah, play some shit, bro. Let's do it.
I don't that this is just some old mixtape stuff. It's dope as hell though. That me and Larry did. I can't believe this shit's still under 100 views. That's crazy. Anyways, though, this this fire. I'm gonna play this real quick, and then yeah.
Oh, you know this is a motherfucking problem. Got niggas like Trauma Toast. Larry Belafonte.
Network.
Y'all niggas just don't know. Work gang. That look. Hey, you on back with Belly to break your back and belly. The whole camp concentrate like we Max Manelli's. 2 beats on the mic, we facts some Yetis. The rapping hell of you niggas been action ready.
Don't ask and tell me your damn thing. Move past the jelly. The tank full and my drive is infinite. No cap, I'm ready. Dope rhymes, it is time to benefit. On the grind and win it, bitch.
Rhyme sinister, limelight, shine no prime. I'm a lime the minister. No one prime literature. Rhyme like minister. Divine citizen, critical. Rhyme like vinegar. Uno prime, I'm minister.
Time is ticking, the bomb is about to drop on your mind, and then you will find a minister. A ceremony's divine and gifted. I tried to give and they lied to get it. So my decision to slide from them and get mine will hit them.
I hope Pharaoh weed the plus Pharaoh creatures. Spit bonds, Trauma Toast on hair and shit. When you a bitch in a man's body. Tampons with mascara features. Hold the era preachers. We are Larry teachers. Uncompared on reaches. Only shit beliefs you. We prepared to reach rich. Rare speeches compared to the best. Stay with spare bleachers.
Wouldn't dare to be led by leeches. I'm prepared to beat shit down the leg of whoever is reaching for the bag. I'm aware I'ma eat. And if they jealous, then I'll give a
was high as fuck too.
Bro, all right. So who makes? All right. So first off, let me start because y'all are attached to this shit, right? And I know as artists, you guys want somebody to not be attached to it, right?
Yeah.
Be honest.
Like, would you hold on? Like, what do you mean?
What I mean is, I'm trying to give you critiqueness
Oh,
without you involved in the music and also potentially your weakness.
Oh, like, man, look, you in the wrong craft if you can't take criticism.
Okay, so that shit was fucking dope. The mixing and mastering was a little bit off.
Oh yeah,
And when I mean a little bit off, I mean it was still dope. I was bobbing my head the whole time. That's the mind test. That's the live test. If I can listen to a track and get into it the whole time, right?
Facts.
Y'all got something. Who mixed and mastered that?
I think Larry and I like both mixed to like our own priors, and I know that I know that was before that was like 1,000 plugins before where Larry's at, and I know that was still like I was still kind of like in this phase of still getting better with it, you know what I mean? But yeah.
So I don't mix and master. I listen. That's it. I can't do shit. I fucking suck at mixing and mastering. What I can say is, and it's the same thing I talked to with Larry from the start. We can do some amazing music. You guys are amazing artists and make amazing music, but to like take it to the next level, there
Gotta
can
make
be
it sound
It has
good.
to have that sound. That sound. That's the best thing you can call it is that sound.
To where somebody that does not care about bars can also listen to it and they go, "Holy fucking shit!" Right? So that's the difference. And it took me 10 years to learn that because I made a lot of great tracks that actually could have been better, right?
Facts.
And I found a new guy out here in Idaho. And then I also record with SP Double, who has music with Joe Budden and produces with Dr. Dre's guy, Focus, who's his main producer. And I make music with them and they produce it now. And my music never sounded so good. But in my head, it was amazing. And it is amazing. You guys kill that shit. We should do some tracks together. But I would like to make a song with you and give my team an opportunity to actually mix and master it.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Cool with that?
Yeah, I ain't got no complaint
Yeah.
at all. Yeah. Like I said, like I'm not like
we fucking
Read the
cooking
words.
gas right now. I'm excited. All right. My dog, hold on. She's scared. See her? Ava, it's okay. I'm not yelling at you. Sorry. She was excited. She was excited.
like I know like my boy Menace in the chat, like, you know what I mean? I gotta send him some stuff too. You know what I mean? Because he's definitely been you know what I mean, he's dope with his mixing too. I'm like still learning as well. You know what I mean? I'm still learning. I've been kind of stubborn with that. Cause Menace, like my guy, he's been like, come on, bro, like, you know what I mean? Send me some more stuff because he's good at mixing. He's great at mixing. I've been trying to learn, you know what I mean? So like
yeah.
you know what I mean, I've been trying to learn, but I definitely gotta send him some stuff too. I know that. Yeah, I've just really been trying to learn like as much as possible because I've been trying to, the more I go, become like as self-sufficient as possible, like, you know, as far as like making beats, mixing, rapping, all that, you know what I mean?
Word.
Bro, Trauma, your fucking voice. Okay, your voice and your delivery on top of how you compile beats together from the song that I heard, it gets me excited about that shit, right? So like it's like
Yeah, y'all gotta tap
the
in,
right
man.
production. And it came down to, and I had to go through this for a long time, and it struggles. It's a struggle because coming up with the right production for how you hear yourself versus how everybody hears you, it's so yes.
Yeah.
And anyways, I will put this shit together. We're gonna make some fucking hits. You're fucking dope. You're fucking dope. Larry, don't fall asleep. Like we're putting this shit together right now. We're about to make a masterpiece. Hey, the single we release, I'm gonna back fully financially, and we need to make something dope. And I wanted to release in October because I have releases steadily attained through that time frame. It
Each
can be
month.
your
Yeah.
album.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I have Sharon, I have Horseshoe Gang, then I have Swiss Beats, and that leaves July, August, September, October. So that leaves October, end of October. So we should do something for October.
Max, I'm with it.
I'm with
Let's
it all
fucking
day.
get it. Like I'm talking like at a high level. Be super. I want you guys, when I send you guys back the mix and mastered, I want you guys to critique it at a high level.
Okay.
Yes,
Like
sir.
I want you to be like, no, that doesn't sound like Drake. And that doesn't sound stupid. I have a good production team that can make it sound like that, right? But we don't make Drake music. I'm just saying. Send it to me. We'll make a track, and I'm trying to create hits, and you guys are fucking insane. And the fact that we're not being played on the radio or have a following that we should have is fucking stupid.
Was able to get the parts he's about to come.
For real, for real.
And we came back upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can set that up, man. Cause you know what I'm saying. Like I got both of y'all numbers, and I'll link y'all together. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're gonna link. We're gonna do this. And Trauma, thank you so much to your wife. She's been amazing, bro, to set this all up and do all this. Like your wife is a godsend, bro. She's so dope.
Bro, I wouldn't be able to get half the shit done that I'm able to get done if it wasn't for her. You know what I mean? Because she definitely does like a lot of. She does all the background stuff. Like yeah, I'm not gonna say some. She does all.
Yeah.
I rap. I host. I'm a face. You know what I mean? But like scheduling everything, setting things up, merch designs. That's all her. You know what I mean? Like
For real, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna have my wife talk to your wife, but I might get divorced then. Shit, bro.
I'm serious.
Bro, that's dope.
She does everything, and she sets up interviews with people for me. She sets interviews up for me with other people. She does
set me up, bro. She set me up. Yeah.
bags, and then
Like a straight up manager. You know what I'm saying?
real. Like you know,
Oh,
like
she's good. She's good. Yeah, she's real good.
Like you know, Larry was like, "Yo, you know what I mean? Link with my guy. You feel me?" And then you know, like at that point, that's you know, I sit down, listen to music. You know what I mean? I'm like, "All right, cool. Yeah, that's yeah, we can do that. I like it. You know what I mean? I like it." And then from after that, it's all her. And like we got a scheduling book, and then we got a calendar on the wall. The calendar on the wall is for me. The scheduling book's for her. The calendar, you know, she puts the names and the times and the dates. I do the flyers and all that. You know what I mean? But literally everything else is her. Merch design, everything. That's all her.
Yes, sir. Behind every king. Behind every king.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't be able to do half the shit I do if it wasn't for her, because I would have to do it all myself. And yeah,
right.
100%, man. And then Reese with you, Larry, that's dope. And then my wife is Sarah, and she's supporting hella hard. And man, crazy. All right, so let's end it on this. We've been going for a while, so let's end it. We're gonna make a fucking hit together. Y'all heard it here first. All of us gonna make a fucking hit. It's gonna be, I want to be a feature on Traumatose and Larry's album or mixtape or EP. They don't sound too sure. On one of those, we're gonna fucking do something that nobody has ever done.
Look, I definitely send you something.
Okay.
I know Larry will send you something too, but I definitely send you something. You know what I mean? Like outside of the project, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot more to it on CB, man. When you get on here and you see, it's a lot of artists that you'll definitely like mesh with. Like with your style, will go with a lot of these artists. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
I love it.
So we're gonna set that up. You know what I'm saying? We'll set that up behind the scenes. Kahuna especially.
Hey, what I want as an artist, I want all three of us to come up with a concept that has not been done yet. So I don't know what that looks like. I want us to talk about that. A concept that has not been done yet. Or if it has been done, it has not been done well. Something new. That's what I'm challenging y'all to. Think about that shit. Let's talk about it next week. I'm gonna be out of town. I'm heading down to Arizona, then to California, from the 18th to the 26th. So I can't even look at shit until after that. I want to do something that nobody has ever done. Okay? I don't know what that looks like. Let's think
Oh,
about it.
hey, she told me to ask you about the Guinness. Did they send that plaque?
For the world's fastest rap,
Yeah.
I finally got an email response from a dude. No, it's a chick that has a dude's name. I'd have to look it up. Anyways, I spit, man, I forget. I think it's 137 words in it's like 12 seconds or something.
That's so crazy, dog.
It's something nuts like that. It might be 14 seconds. It's 12 or 14. I can rap really fast. And I have to work on making it sound better. So I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
I can rap really fast and enunciate really well. People don't get it. I can rap fast.
Bro, that shit is crazy because the way he played, it was just like you can hear every word, but it's like
Larry, you heard it. There was no.
You can't register it.
I did it in real time I did that shit on a radio show. People wanted to time me on a radio show, and I spit that shit on a radio show, and I hate it.
Can you do it right now before you jump off?
Man, I don't have it memorized anymore. That was 2020, and I've been drinking.
Yeah.
So yes, I can hit it. If you give me like 2 weeks, I can hit it at any point. At any point.
Hold up.
I've been drinking though; it won't work right now.
Yeah, I heard it. I was
Because
like,
I
that
rap
shit
so
is
fast.
crazy.
Like I'm not trying to like find a way out. I rap so fucking fast,
Right.
and I have to practice it to hit every syllable, and I have to practice breath control. I have to know when to take a breath and how much to release at a perfect time. That was nearly 3 years ago right now.
See, that's some fucking
I broke a world
dedication.
record. I broke a world record. I'm working with Guinness Book of World Records on it. I broke a world record by far too, by like over a word per second. I did.
Damn.
That's fucking crazy.
Man, CB, man, I appreciate you, brother. You have any shout outs, any more promotionals, any drops, anything you want to do? The whole shaboobla boo.
Much love to SP Double, who's gonna produce my next album. Much love to Horseshoe Gang, got a song coming out with you. Swizz Beats, got a song coming out with you two as well. And then I look at Katie the Stranger in Ukraine. Stay safe, bro. That shit is rough out there right now. And then Traumatos and Larry, and both of your wives have been fucking amazing. I don't mean it like that. But anyways, you guys have been amazing as far as working with you, and I'm looking forward to creating some great projects. So that's all I got.
Larry?
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody on the panel. I'm higher than the motherfucking drunk. And happy birthday to Truth, man. Truth and Sam V birthday today.
Happy birthday
to them.
Happy birthday, Truth.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody in the umbrella, you know what I'm saying? Shout out CB, shout out, you know what I'm saying, 208 Music. Shout out everybody, you know what I'm saying, like Menace, MTP, everybody, like all y'all my motherfuckers, man. I love all y'all. There's so many to fucking name. That's why I'm glad Trauma came up with the umbrella. Cause damn it.
Thanks. I also want to say, man, happy belated anniversary too, man. My guy Menace, my brother Menace, man. I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy.
Oh, word. Happy anniversary, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's a beautiful thing.
Facts. Definitely. I love love. I'm a fan of love. I'm not too tough.
For real.
Big facts.
So before we end tonight, what's next? So I always leave with what's next. Who's gonna send me a beat? Do I send you beats? Create an IG channel. I'll do that. I'm gonna send you guys a message, and then send me your. I have Larry. I have your email. Trauma. I don't have yours.
I'll shoot it to you.
Get working on this shit. Let's start working on something different. Something different.
Yes, sir. I would tell you guys I
Thanks,
brainstorm Congratulations again, Menace. I am going to brainstorm, and it's probably going to sound crazy, but as soon as we're done with this, I'm crawling into my bed and I'm watching Thor: Love and Thunder.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going
Fuck
to.
yeah.
Yes. I'm going to keep the musical part of my brain going as I watch. You know what I mean? To see if I can come up with a concept. So you guys, if you guys don't hear from me in 2 hours, it's because I'm upstairs in my bed watching Thor: Love and Thunder. So
yeah, we about to start cooking. We eating dinner late as fuck, but it's all good.
I
It's
feel like I've
all
been
love.
watching all the bootleg movies, man. With the Wu flu going around, I don't be trying to go to movie theaters, none of that shit. You know what I mean? I would love the IMAX experience, but I also like the healthy experience of laying in my bed. You know what I mean? By choice. So yes.
All right, we're gonna come out with a concept that ain't been done before. I don't know what that is. We'll figure it out. More details to come. Much love, y'all. I'm out.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, brother. Stay
All
blessed.
right, CB, man. I'll check with you later.
All right, peace, y'all. Been a pleasure. Love y'all.
Yes. You're always welcome.
Bro.
Larry.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, stopping by and making this happen. Also co-host
Yeah,
and being the guest as well and the DJ. Yeah. No, you pretty much ran it.
Hey, he was talking shit about me being high, but I had that shit like partially under control.
Thanks,
I
man.
was fucked up.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
love y'all, man.
Man, chat, you guys know me. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming through and rocking for an incredible barbershop bar breakdown. Every one of them are incredible because they're unique to the artist. That's what I love about it. I can't say that I've ever favored one over another because each one is unique, accustomed to the character of the artist. You feel me? So, like, they're all special to me. You feel me? Like, they're super incredible. And I appreciate y'all for showing an avid interest every time, we have artists up here to do this, you know what I mean? And it's amazing. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best. As always, I tell y'all, stay safe, healthy, and continue to be blessed. I will be uncontactable for about 2.5 hours because I've been waiting for this movie to come out since Doctor Strange came out, and I have it upstairs right now. So I'm about to do that. Everybody in the chat, y'all are amazing. I'm gonna run a playlist. Keep that going while I'm watching my movie. Larry, my brother, I appreciate you much. Thank you for everything.
Yes, sir. Love you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know the catchphrase, man. It's y'all's party, my address. We'll get it popping next time. Love y'all.